Good morning, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of NDB Media's Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday morning quarterbacks on Saturday. Yes, it is. It's that time. Hide your kitties, hide your children. We are trolling the digital airwaves. And yes, we keep it real here, and as such, we kill brain cells. Hey, because of such, we're pretty much the purveyors of the zombie apocalypse. You have been warned. Morning, one and all. Today is July 18th, 2026. What a glorious morning right now. It is Saturday morning, 6:01 a.m. Pacific time. We're going to get to this, folks. I'm the scorekeeper. Thank you for joining us. And it is a glorious, absolutely glorious morning. And our thoughts are with those in Chiapas, down there in actually very close to Guatemala, in it wasn't Tulum, but it was one of the cities way, way down south on the Pacific coast. As you all know, there was a 7.3 earthquake. It's devastating for the people who live down there, and it's just something that does bother us and bug us. So we hope they are getting the aid and assistance that they need, and hopefully there will be a quick road to recovery. So, but other than that, we are good in the hood. If I may have a sound check, that would be nice. And everyone who's watching us, why don't you let us know who you are and where you hail from? So I was at the game last night, Anaheim, and the Tigers, and for 8 2/3 innings, the Angels were winning 1-0, and they ended up losing 2-1 in the top of the ninth. And at the bottom of the ninth, they got a few calls that went against them. They were out. It went against them. It's done. And that's it. It ended. But that's it. That's a bummer. It was nice. We hadn't been there for several weeks, maybe 3-4 weeks. And thank you, Alway 7. Appreciate the loud and clear. And it was good. It was fun. I have to tell you, the ambience, and everything over at Anaheim is just a lot of fun. A lot of people know us there, and they greet us, and they're just very friendly overall. And I've had that experience at Anaheim. I've had it at not so much in San Francisco, but it was all right. Seattle, San Diego. Oh my goodness, just a friendly atmosphere and safe. Didn't have to worry about anything. Didn't have to worry about any fights, fans being stupid, and it was really good. So it is what it is. I'm railing. Look, the numbers speak for themselves. I'm not making anything up. Which teams lead in most fan problems? Philadelphia, Los Angeles. It's shocking that New York is not on that list. That is shocking. But it is actually safe to go to Yankee Stadium. Unless you're Wally Joyner playing first base. That's neither here nor there. Folks, it's going to be a glorious day. The program will be finishing early today. I have a business trip. I will be leaving. I already have my passport. I will be leaving the country today. It's probably going to be a day and a half. And we're scouting new locations, which is absolutely, I never thought I would be doing this, but I'm scouting international locations for new offices. And right now we're just scouting. And it's really cool. So I'm not going in that direction. Ooh, I should have said that. Yeah, I'm not going in that direction. Facing west. Maybe I should look east. Oh, there's Ash and Cinnamon. They're back over there. So looking forward to trying her out. I have my passport, and I'm looking forward to getting. I actually might get 2 stamps today. Ooh, didn't think about that. But anyway, well, today and tomorrow. But hey, it is what it is. 67 degrees, going to get the high of 91. The hell, man! Overnight low 68. So it's going to be warmer tomorrow at the same time, which is crazy. It feels like 67. It is 67 outside, 76 in here. Go figure. Wind is heading out to the east at 1 mile per hour. Humidity is at 89%, very high. I will take West Coast humidity every day of the week and forever compared to the East Coast. Good morning, Gridiron Girl. Looks like we got a comment already from her. So good morning. Maybe she'll she might be somewhere else. All right, that's okay. It is what it is. So it's all good in the hood. She doesn't like that I'm speaking my truth about the Dodgers. So, and Dodger fandom. Look, you have a bad reputation. They're in the news. There's nothing I can say, and I promised I would behave. But if you're going to cry about the truth, well, then we do have issues. Or not even true. Actually, I take it back. Not even truth. Facts. I rarely ever use the word truth because, well, look it up. Facts. That's what you go with. Sunrise is at 5:52 a.m. Sunset's 8:01 p.m. The moonrise will be at 10:37 and moonset will be at 10:52. We're in a waxing crescent. Pressure is at 29.99 inches and rising. The dew point's at 64 degrees, so we are just right above that. Visibility is at 9 miles, and air quality is 51 for a moderate. So hopefully up in the north, the air will be much cleaner. But that's neither here nor there. Taking a quick look at history, back today in 1878, Wimbledon's men's tennis, Frank Hanau makes his lone Wimbledon appearance and wins. He beats defending champion Spencer Gore 7-5, 6-1, 9-7. That's a commanding victory. National Rugby League, land down under in New Zealand, where the Kiwis are, on July 8th. Ample State of the Origin, Game 3, Blues 30, Maroons 12, and Telstra Premiership Round 20. This was on July 16th. Broncos edged the Panthers 14-12. Sharks as well on the 17th, 20-18 over the Knights. The Knights were at home. Roosters convincingly 14-6 over the Storm. The Raiders, wow, the Raiders. National Rugby League, New Zealand. The Raiders 34, Rabbitohs 24. Earlier today, Warriors 20, Dragons 12. Bulldogs really put it to the West's Tigers 32-0. And later today, we have Titans visiting the Seagulls. At 11:05 p.m., we have the Dolphins visiting the Cowboys. And I don't know. Someone's on the bye, but that's okay. AVP, check them out, avp.com. Today is July 18th. So what do we have going on? Oh, Central Park, New York, AVP Weed Leak 6. So that is cool. Good morning, Mr. Kanapka. No, that's still going to be, a little far away in this business trip, but who knows? I'm going to try to swing it. Oh, it's too far. Someone who I know is in Minnesota, and they're going to be moving to the West Coast, and I want to go catch a Twins game. So, I don't know. Something's in the works. I want to head out to Minnesota, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and catch a game with the individual. That would be nice, but that one, I actually have a lot of stupid trips planned now all of a sudden. Yeah, but I don't brag about those because those are business trips, like the one today, or later today. I have to be done by 9 o'clock. My ride will pick me up at 9:30, and I'm gone. So I love flying Alaska Airlines. I love them. I love them. I love them. Love them. So LPGA, taking a look. Actually, let's go to PGA. Leaderboards there are real good. At the Open Championship in Southport, England, July 16th through the 19th. It is Lucas. I've heard it pronounced Abear, but Herbert. Come on, man. That James Kirk knows what that is. But that's -8, 132. Ryan Fox is in second, -7 and 194. Tied for third, Ryan Gerard, Cameron Young, and Jackson Suber at -6 and 134. In the PGA. That was PGA's one. The Corrales. I remember Frank Corrales, my third grade teacher. He was a good man. He was a really good man. Corrales Punta Cana Championship in Punta Cana, Mexico, July 16th through the 19th. Todd Clements is minus 13 and 131. Oh, I missed something when I shaved. Oh, I guess we're both working today. Oh, man. Yeah, you're Dayton, Ohio. Yeah, not even close. But I hope you have a good day, buddy, and thank you for letting me know on that. Give me a short program anyway. I guess both you and I are stuck working today. I'm traveling. So Johannes Veerman and Ben James and Gordon Sargent are minus 11 and 133. Taking a look at IndyCar, Nashville, July 19th. It's going to be at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. So it's in 1 day, 8 hours. So that is cool. Taking a look at Mission Foods Drag Racing, July 17th through 19th. Denso. Oh, my goodness. Oh, absolutely awesome. I have to take a quick look at my calendar. I think I'm going to be good as well. So that is good. Ooh, Google did a change. Nah, don't want to update. I have to take a look at my calendar right now on Saturdays. Next. Oh, I was at the game last night, Tony. Tigers. Good for you. Congratulations. Scubal pitches tonight. And I'm not going to be at that game, but I will be at Anaheim on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Friday, we're going to be with the 66ers. And then the week after, the 26th, 27, 28, 27, 28, 29, also at Anaheim again. And July 31st, we're going to be at Rancho Cucamonga, the Quakes. And I have a lot of games. I have a lot of games planned. So, I'm getting back into it and going out more. And I've talked to GMO, and baseball is our safe place. And we were up there in the Brewery X section. So if you're on my Facebook page, you can see the view that we had. It's absolutely cool. We did not order in, but due to GMO's health, she's limited on the type of foods. There's this place that has baked potatoes at Anaheim, and we ordered one for her, and she did so well with that. And I picked up, I guess, a chicken sandwich. That one is on Facebook. Stuff was good, man. I don't want to say gourmet, but it was good. Yeah, we were there, dude. 8 2/3 innings, the Angels had it. But when they announced Kirby Yates, I looked at him and I'm like, oh, not again. He's already had 3 blown. 4. That's neither here nor there. My Saturdays are looking good for a while now. Hopefully the weather calms down because I gotta get to work. I'm already prepping for next season. Well, that's why I have a trip today. I'm gonna have to start training the preparers in August. That's gonna go through November. And I've outgrown this location. I have. I'm going to get it ready to go for this year coming up. But next year, I still plan to be here. But for 2028, which would be my 41st anniversary of a financial planner, tax consultant, I am looking to have my own location. I've outgrown this place. My daughter, Gmo, told me, you outgrew that place 3 years ago. I said, yeah. I love it here, but I've outgrown. I don't have enough room. So, and knowing that there tend to be 3 people here, 4 of us, and the customer, it can get entertaining. But anyway, my Saturdays are looking good for a while, buddy. So I'm looking forward to that. And check out NDB Media, the calendar. There's a lot of stuff going on right there. So the Denso NHRA Sonoma Nationals are this weekend, July 17th to the 19th. Let me show you what I'm looking at so you can see it. The mouse is giving me problems. July 24th to 26th is the Muckleshoot Casino Resort NHRA Northwest Nationals. Then you have the Brainerd Nationals. I wonder where that is. And then you have September 2nd to the 7th, Cornwell Quality Tools. Now, when I was at the Angel game yesterday, on the PA, the player, as announced, Lowe, like the store, Lowe's. There's no Lowe's, it's Lowe's. And they announced the player as blank Lowe's. Like, wow, they got the English right. But you have another dumb moron that his name is pronounced Lowy. Speak English, for the love of God. But, what are you going to do when you have illiterates? Oh, that was bad. Good morning, big dog.
See, you say illiterates and I pop in.
Damn, that's 2 in a row, dude. I'm sorry. I am railing because at the game yesterday, on the PA, the player's name was Lowe, Lowe, not Lowy. Lowe.
Lowy.
Oh,
Lowy.
wait. You said Lowe. Oh, that's a third pronunciation. That's pretty good. Oh, man. So, anyway, that's a quick look at NHRA. We have Formula One. Belgium qualifying is going on right now. And as we round the corner, NASCAR North Wilkesboro. So we're going to have quite a bit of stuff going on the racing circuit today. And it's cool. They're in Sonoma, they're in Belgium, and they're in Wilkesboro. Good morning, big dog. How are you doing? Oh, and this is how much the big dog hates me, man. I get a hold of him first time in like a year and a half. And I give him a call. I said, dude, I want to go to a baseball game July 3rd. I'm busy. Oh, shit. Okay. What a dick. That wasn't even close to our conversation.
No, it was not.
Oh, man. But everyone finds him as the cuddly little big dog. So we'll have none of that.
I am the cuddly little big dog. You remember. I mean, we'll always have Vegas.
Anyway,
we'll always have Vegas.
No, we don't. But good morning. How you doing, big dog?
I'm doing fine. How are you? How you doing?
A little nervous because I've got a big trip today. I'm going to be out for the next day and a half. So I even joked I have my passport.
Where you going?
It turns out that I have a competitor in the area. And since I'm scouting new office locations, I'm not going to say it overtly on air. I'll tell you off it.
But you need a passport? So, yeah. Okay.
And I'm not going that way. And I'm not going that way. So.
Just be careful in Colombia,
no, I'm not going that way. Thank you. But that's all good.
Careful when you go into those poppy farms.
Yeah, thank you. No, we're not going that far south, but it's good. We're heading in the opposite direction of south. I pretty much gave it away. So it's all good. No, we are not going to British Columbia. The minute you land, you have to have a mortgage note to buy everything. I'm shocked. At least on the West Coast, one of the more expensive places to live is Vancouver for 2 reasons. The mother effing weather. Okay, 3 reasons. Its genuine location where it is on the water, and the fact that it is smaller. The demand for housing up there is just un-effing believable. And it's a beautiful place. The weather is good for the most part, but I'm hoping. I'm not going to Vancouver. Of course not.
Isn't the exchange rate pretty bad also?
For them to come here, yes.
Well,
for us to go over there, our money buys more over there.
Oh, okay. Because right now, as far as the NBA, okay, maybe right now, as far as the NBA is concerned, I know a lot of NBA players complain about.
The taxes
playing up there. Yeah.
Yes, that. As a matter of fact, I think we had talked about. Oh, damn! I didn't shave it. Oh, son of a! Isn't it a bummer when you think you do a good job and all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, we got a swamp here. I thought we cut it down. I have one stupid little. Damn it! I'll pull a Tony right now. No, Tony's actually smarter than I am when it comes to grooming. But anyway, I don't know what. Tony's not going to be here today. He has a. He has a cigar event today. So good for him. and so he's not
So
gonna
he
be
must have gotten a really close shape today then.
Oh
To look
yeah,
good.
a little rat always does, but that's okay.
He complains though when he bends over. He said it's hard to shave that way when he bends over, but he says it's a usual job.
Big dog, I am so thrilled
He
at
likes
the
the Mohawk
relationship.
version.
Wow. Like I was saying, I am so
Picture that.
thrilled. I'm still not able to, and thank goodness, because I'm trying to stay on task on this one. I am so glad that you have established these personal relationships with everyone with NDB Media, because it's like, oh, you stupid son of a. All right, it worked for about 20 seconds. Oh, for the love of God! Now I have to. That thing seared into my mind. I can't even clean my glasses to clear it out.
Hey, what happened to your Yankees yesterday, man? I heard they blew it.
I heard they blew it as well. So I was at the Angel game yesterday, watching the Angels blow it. 8 2/3 innings, they were winning.
Yeah,
and Detroit...
but the only consoling part of that is they lost to Detroit, which is Tony's team. So, it's
so much for the little cuddly bear this morning.
Yeah.
So
didn't
they played the Angels
in yesterday's Dodger game was Sasaki was the pitcher, correct? Or Yamamoto?
I don't know. No.
One of them,
Yamamoto is going Sunday.
Okay, so then it was probably Sasaki then yesterday. Let me see, because I know he did something about he threw 17 straight 100 plus mile an hour pitches or something or other.
Oh,
so
awesome.
I can find that. Let me see if I can find it.
Good for him. Sasaki pitched 5
here we go.
2/3 innings.
Yes, he reached he reached 100 miles per hour with 21 pitches. He allowed an unearned run and 5 hits in his 5 2/3 innings. He's thrown. He's 0-2 with a 5.05 ERA with 8 starts since May 23rd. That is not good.
No, but it's been updated actually. His ERA is actually a 4.98. So it is still not very good. It's just not good at all. So, hey, it is what it is. So, ugh.
Yeah, I don't think he got the win yesterday.
No, Dreyer picked up the win. He's 4-1, and Scott saved it. His 14. Scott threw a flawless 9, struck out a.
Who the hell is Emmett Sheehan? Sheehan, I guess.
Is he on the Dodgers?
Yeah, he's the starting pitcher tomorrow, or today. Excuse me, today. He is 4-6 with a 4.81 ERA.
He's been with the Dodgers. I think this is his second year, or probably even more. Don't know. Okay. Don't care. I don't pay attention. I'm sorry. You've got all these fair weather people paying attention to the Dodgers. Just go out to the street and they'll tell you.
It's a long game too.
Doing well.
Yesterday's game was 2 hours and 48 minutes.
Yeah. That would have been a short game 10 years ago.
With an attendance of 46,450.
Yep. Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. No, and it was a Yankee Stadium, so good for the Dodgers. And
the Los Angeles Angels of Chavez Ravine yesterday. Game was 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's actually short.
With an attendance of 29,538.
Yeah, they gave out crew neck shirts. That's the reason why we were there. Man, cool. I got so much clothes. I don't have to go shopping for clothes. The Angels have been putting so much clothes on my back. It's ridiculous.
You're a faux Angel fan.
I'm sorry, a what?
A faux FAUX faux.
I am a full Angel fan.
No kidding. I think you may now have more Angels memorabilia merchandise than you do Yankee stuff.
Yes, it's not even close. But the Angels have been giving out so much stuff. Now the Dodgers are giving out the most. It's not even close. Allegedly. I read somewhere, and I'll leave it at that. But they are giving out a lot of stuff. They are going to give out a new bobblehead, which made national news. and I get to slam my office assistant because, well, figuratively, my office assistant, I was trying to tell her that she had let me know about the bobblehead, Pajes and Kike Hernandez. You mentioned Kike Hernandez, and she'll melt right then and there. And she's a fan for the buckle bump and everything else
Of
that he
course he
does.
is.
I am not. So, whatever. But I think he is a great part of the team. He's a good player. He's a good guy. He's a damn good guy, dude.
Yeah, and we talked
I
about
would have loved to. Yes.
yeah, we talked about this last week. He's the one that keeps the entire team loose, which you need someone like that.
And he plays on the field. He is not Jay Johnstone. Jay Johnstone had a spot on the team, and he played, and he was great. But
Yep.
his number, I think he was the third catcher when they carried three catchers. Remember those days? Wow. Mookie Betts stated this week, I respect Mookie. I like Mookie a lot. But Mookie, let it go, brother. Please. Mookie Betts this week stated, when you bring in an infielder, outfielder, or a non-pitcher to pitch a game, at that point, the game should be called.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I kind of agree with that. Yeah.
No, I do not. Mookie just said that baseball should have a mercy rule.
Oh,
And,
no. Okay. That part, no, I don't believe in that because we have seen comebacks, incredible comebacks in 8th and 9th innings that happen.
But
uh-huh.
when teams put these players in, it's because they're trying to save their bullpen. And my answer to you, Mookie, is how can you be saving your bullpen if you have 12 people on your pitching staff? That's bad management. If you have to bring in a position player to pitch, that's bad management and lack of quality when it comes to pitching. So Mookie,
the only exception to that, I would say, would be is if you gone into like say 15, 16 innings. In a regulation 9-inning game, there is no reason to go through all your pitchers.
They do. Joe Torre, 2002 All-Star game.
I was going to bring that up when you talk about Jay Johnson being the third catcher. That always sucked at the All-Star game back in the day when we were growing up, when true baseball was being played. When you made the All-Star game, but they're like, okay, you're the third catcher on the All-Star game. You were like, shit, I'm not going to play because you were the emergency guy.
If you look at the All-Star games prior to Joe Torre's beauty pageant, when he wrecked the All-Star game, he did. Look, as much as I respect Joe Torre, he wrecked the All-Star game, along with the dumbass from Arizona, because they were both guilty. They both ran out of players. How do you run out of players? If you look at every game prior to,
because everybody has to play. It's all a participation game.
The argument's over at this point. Because of said argument, there was always one player on both sides that would pretty much play the entire game, and the management would work around it. You always had a pitcher that was held in reserve, and you always had a player that was held in reserve because you never know what could happen. And the rule was that you could bring a catcher back into the game if you went into extra innings. So to run out of players is absolutely horribly disgusting. And you play to win. But as Big Dog so eloquently and decisively stated, everyone needs to have a participation trophy.
Do they still have the rule that the winner gets home field advantage in the World Series? American National?
I believe so, yes.
That's a stupid rule, too.
Make it count. Make it matter. It mattered when you had two leagues and you played to win as opposed to the beauty pageant. But whatever. Joe Torre says, well, the Reds got a guy named, he should play. Well, if it works in the plan, he should play. I believe every player should. Look, the fans elect them. They should play. But if they're not elected and their name is a sub, then, all's fair in love and war.
Yeah.
So, But anyway, thank you, Joe Torre. I'm glad you're doing well with Major League Baseball as executive of whatever you're doing. Congratulations. Anyway.
These coddled baseball players that play now and talk about that they play hard in the All-Star game. They should show them They should show them videos of Pete Rose playing in the All-Star game, and say, "No, this is how you play in the All-Star game, guys. This is what you're supposed to do." Except for the catcher one. That one you're not supposed to do.
Everyone, Ray Fosse, almost everyone before the 1990s, they were playing to win the game. Just ask Atlee Hammaker, 1983. You know, when the American League blew up against the Japanese pitcher. Oh man, I think he gave up 7 runs on 7 hits in 2/3 of an inning. Go ahead, look it up. Come on. Anyway, so it is what it is. Very quickly, let's see. I talked about the what's his face.
Who won the home run derby? I didn't even realize it was on till the day after.
It was on Netflix. I knew it was going to be on Netflix. And what was I doing on my? Did I go to the bookstore? No, I didn't.
You know, these major sports franchises here in America need to realize everything does not have to be on damn cable. You lose so much of the audience when it's not on channel, or not even channel, because we're in here in SoCal. So if it's not on CBS, NBC, or ABC, or maybe Fox, it loses a lot of its luster. I mean, no one wants to have to see something on Amazon Prime that you have to join, a subscription service to see a regular game. Like we've had a lot, especially with football. Thursday Night Football, shit, it's on Amazon Prime now. And Peacock. And
Peacock will have the Dodgers Yankees on Sunday at 4:20 p.m. Pacific time. So I pointed that out to Gmo. I said I should be back by then, and we can watch that game because I don't always go see the Yankees when they come to town, whether it's a Dodger Stadium or Yankees or the Yankees West, Anaheim Stadium.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because of all the fans that show up. Look, okay, and here's another thing. I find it terribly amusing that we're getting news that Dodger fans are like everywhere. They're called bandwagoners, dude. And 2, welcome to Yankee land. I mean, this is everywhere. Wherever you go, Yankees tend to outnumber the home fans, and that's been for decades. Now, this was 1 minute ago, Big Dog. The reason why I chuckled, smiled, is from Elway7. Yahoo! Shout out to Pete Rose. So you got a little bit of love from Elway7 there. So, and you know what? It's great. It's awesome. But folks, the fair weatherness of the fair weather fans, it's as prickly as a rose on a cold day. Or in the case of my experience, on a hot day, it doesn't really matter. A rose is a rose. Yeah. Are the cats here? Yeah, they're back there. All 3 of them. They're actually all in a line like the Great Lakes and the lakes of Canada. So I'm not going that far. I'm not going to the lakes of Canada, but it's kind of cool. So,
are you driving or flying?
Big Dog, the destination is a little over 1,500 miles.
Or your dream way of traveling, are you taking the train?
Oh, I've been trying to finagle now to do that. It's 36 to 38 hours from LA to Seattle. Now, I do have a business trip. I already have it set up. I'm going to be taking a corporation partnership and what's the third? Something in Salinas, California, November 16th, I think, that week. It's a 3-day training in Salinas, California. Not only is there an airport in Salinas, California, which was a shock, there's a straight jump from Ontario to Salinas, but there's a train stop right there in Salinas as well. So
there you go.
That's a twofer. that's a Woody twice. Intellectual.
You could fly there and then come back on the train.
or both. Yeah, I could go up there and then fly back. Who knows? But yes, you're right, Big Dog. I haven't booked my travel yet, and I have to get that one done soon. So I'm probably going to get the booking done sometime this week. But I will be in Salinas, but it's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So what I like to do is I like to travel the day before, and in this case, I have to. So we still will have sports talk with the guys that week. It's no problem. I travel on the Sunday, be there for the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and there's no point in coming back on Wednesday, so I will be coming back on Thursday. Ooh. I'll have to fly back because if I take the train coming back, that might risk Saturday's sports talk with the guys. I think I want to do that. Yeah.
To do it from the train.
Oh. I don't know if the internet will be strong enough, so who knows? And doing it for the train, that would be kind of exciting. Big Dog, I'm going to reach out to the casinos and see if we can take our program on the road. And we'll do a weekend, dude. Binions knows us. We've been there 3 times. Golden Gate knows us. We've been there once. And we're just going to ask him. And right now, there's nothing going on in Vegas. So that would be cool to take the program on the road. Maybe Tony will fly out for that. That would be kind of cool. Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Scorekeeper's a bit busy. I'm doing business trips. Since I had pneumonia, I missed out on the Vegas trip on June, the 3rd week of June. That one crushed me because I had a great time there last year. I learned a great deal, made a few connections, and it was fun. And I was
fun at
taking
the pool
Gino
party.
with me. No fun at the pool party. That's the story of my life. If there's liquor involved, Scorekeeper will swing and a miss. By the way, I did state on another program that if I ever was blessed to play soccer, I know with my God-given talent and luck, I would have done an auto goal. I would have that over me. For those that know and don't know, in Spanish, an auto goal is where you kick it into your own goal. And that's the Scorekeeper skill. But listen here, another. Thank you everyone for watching this. We actually have quite a few people watching this right now.
I could see you as a goaltender. I could see you as a goaltender.
Well, I with
those lanky arms.
I did that a few times, but for a soccer game, no. I did it for frisbee golf. Well, we played soccer in high school a little bit.
That's not a real sport.
And no, but we did. Oh, not frisbee golf, frisbee soccer. Yeah, it was or something. It was a bastardization. God rest your soul, Mike Crowley. But we played something. But we also did play soccer as well. I never played it outside of school, so a goalie, I could see myself doing that because I don't think I would be a very good striker. I don't think so. But that wasn't my sport. I played my sport. I still play my sport. That's why I go to the games because I reminisce of what could have been.
Speaking of striking, a little segue there.
Please.
Did you happen to catch the news from the WNBA of what happened yesterday? First time in history.
No.
So yesterday there was a game. It is about her teammate, the person you're pointing with right now.
Caitlin.
Yes. Caitlin had the first 45-point, 10-assist game in WNBA history yesterday as the Indiana Fever beat the Seattle, whoever they are, 110 to 107.
Wow.
Yeah, she went a little crazy yesterday. Let me see if I can see it.
Say the least.
See if I can see her line. Oh, Seattle Storm. It was Seattle Storm. Okay, Caitlin played 29 minutes. She was 11 of 18 from the field, 6 of 10 from three-point line, 2 rebounds, and 10 assists. Oh, that's odd. I thought Sophie started, but she didn't. Sophie had a relatively quiet game yesterday. She only had 2 points, 1 of 4 field goals, 0 for 3 three-pointers, 2 rebounds, and that's about it. But once again, the power of Caitlin, the attendance for this game was 17,274.
That's capacity, I imagine, unless it was a college venue.
I believe it was
College
capacity
venue.
because it looks packed as hell from the picture.
College tends to be pretty big. Oh, just got a text from some moron. And
Which moron? One of our morons or an outside
no.
moron?
Hey. So anyway, I did say no to that. No, Nora from YouTube. She just
What does
said
Nora from YouTube want to say?
that apparently my resume, which I provided,
Uh-huh.
I haven't prepared a resume in like 10 years. I don't have a
So,
resume.
so what about your resume? What about it?
We've come across your resume on several job portals, which there's no such thing, and would like to invite you to join us as a YouTube optimization specialist. Do you know that that is code for what the machine does automatically? But anyway, whatever. This is a highly flexible remote role. I didn't think there would be any other, where you'll help boost video visibility through simple, straightforward tasks. No prior experience is needed, as we provide full complimentary training. You can earn between $200 and $600 daily. Sorry, folks. That's a very slow day for me. Yeah, okay. Scorekeeper's being a dick. Sorry. With a monthly package ranging from 6 to 10,000 plus it's actually a slow month. We offer both part-time and full-time options with great benefits, including a 4-day paid trial. Oh, do I need an attorney for that? Medical coverage and formal contracts. If you are 25 or older, yet you read my resume. You read it. But if I'm 25, it's either you did or you didn't. And are ready for a stress-free career, you don't know, Scorekeeper. We have 10 spots available, big dog. Please text 404-409-5503. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the phone number.
You're going to look it up? See what it says?
No, I'm just going to post it. Here you go, folks. I described a job that was sent to me. Here's the phone number, and I just put it right there. Go ahead, because
I like how it says on that form letter that it's stress free. Anybody that's a YouTube and has any sort of YouTube influence, those people are under tremendous amounts of stress to keep those numbers up.
Yeah. So, oh, thank you, Anime Girl. Appreciate it. Oh, we've actually got several likes. I apologize. Good morning, Gridiron Girl, Aisha, Peter, and Tony. Gridiron Girl, I guess I should have. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Gridiron Girl, anyway, come on into the show. Let's talk about your Dodgers.
I got to be gone at 9 o'clock.
Well, then she can get on now.
It was a joke. You said Dodgers. I said, I got to leave.
She can talk about Kike. Is she a Kike fan also?
Probably. I don't know. There are many. Oh, that was quick. Good morning, Anime Girl. Konnichiwa. Towalanguika. That was Japanese.
What the
hell? That was Japanese.
Oh, okay. What'd you say about my mama?
Maybe.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, you pair of losers. How are you this morning?
Just because we're Angel fans, don't pick on us.
Well, you know, let's just say I'm suffering because to watch.
Because England lost? You're suffering because England lost?
Yeah, and they're playing today for third place.
Put it this way. I knew the result of that game before it started. That was a foregone conclusion, but most English people won't understand that. But there you go. You can't win a match by being defensive. No, I've been getting up at Sparrows Far in the morning to watch the Basho. So I'm a little bit disheveled, shall we say. Have you been watching it, big dog?
Here and there, I've tried to catch it. It's been some very interesting sumo wrestling games. I like it.
Mm, yeah, the odd bout or two. There's been the guy that won the last Basho in May, been out from day one, training injury. And we had
really? Okay.
And we had an injury yesterday as well. So, bloke with
he got a wedgie.
No, 5-1 record of wins.
Oh.
And the only reason he lost the last match was when he was thrown, he landed wrong in his leg, and he'd done his knee in. So he's been pulled. He's been pulled. So I am here, but I look like a bag of crap that's been dragged through a haystack backwards.
So you look like Roger in the morning. It's okay. Hi, Raj.
Yeah, but I don't like to scare people. That's the difference. But yes, it's been an interesting basho. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wrestlers sitting on 6-1.
Wow.
And I believe 2 of those, two of those are Ukrainian.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 2 of the wrestlers that are sitting on 6-1 are Ukrainian. I'm going to see if I can get this. It probably won't be that big. Let me see if I can get this.
Ukrainian, Roger's used to hearing that. So it's okay.
There you go. There's the top guys there. The second one down is Onishiki. He's Ukrainian, and then right at the bottom is Sishi. He's also Ukrainian.
Wow.
So there's 3 from
the bottom guy. I guess I could see Ukrainian there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's 3 from the east and 4 from the west at the moment. And this is only the top division, by the way. You have other divisions that have been, shall we say, played out during the last 7 days. So there's a hell of a load. But no, this is the top division, and these are the top guys.
Who are you going for?
Well, in the top division, these top guys, I wouldn't be far wrong if I went for Kotoheho or Shishi. I wouldn't actually, to be honest, I wouldn't want to bet against any of them.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to bet against any of them at all. But no, I would probably, as I say, I'd probably be watching Kotoheho, Anashoiki, and Shishi. But Shishi at the moment, he's doing quite well. He's doing quite well. So I am watching it avidly, having to get up, as I said, sparrows fart every morning, cup of coffee, and sit there looking like the living dead, setting up the computer to make sure I can get it live.
Come on, Roger, you and me have a sumo match, and Anime Girl will be the ref.
I've got a fan, but it's the wrong sort. You see, I've got a fan like the referee does have, but it's the wrong sort of fan. This is the one that the guy reads it off the back who's coming on next, you know. So, mind you, if Roger got in to be a sumo wrestler, I mean, some of those
Roger will never get in to be a sumo wrestler.
Some of these guys that are in for the 6-1,
it's not the wrestling I want.
He would last about what? A second. Because they just come out and go and then sit on him. That's it. He gone. And I'm not joking. This is no insult to Roger. But anybody in there that's not a sumo wrestler, one hit from any of those guys.
Is it 9:30 yet?
Your brain's in the middle of next week, and you're seeing the solar system. They just knock you for 6. They're quick and they're big. And I'm loving every day of it. So if you want to watch sumo, get on the computer.
Well, if they sit on Roger, you know they're gonna. Well, yeah, he'll see the solar system. He'll see the black side of the moon.
Dark side of the moon.
Dark side of the moon.
Dark side of the moon. Yeah, exactly. Dark side of the moon.
Okay. I put all the information on there. This is the correct email that came in through my phone, along with the phone number and the contact. So if you want a job,
that's not a fake email.
Necessary. Yeah, no experience necessary. Work at Yahoo, anywhere from 200 to 10,000 a month. Go ahead, folks.
I didn't even know Yahoo.com was still around.
Oh yeah, Yahoo.
Yeah, they don't go away. I mean, I still have my Net Zero account, and you still have your AOL account.
I was about to tell you, AOL exists. They were purchased by, I think it's Yahoo. So it's very difficult, for instance, for you to use Microsoft Outlook to get your AOL stuff. It's not impossible. You just need a techie. I didn't know how to do it. I spoke to my internet. That's funny. You spoke to my internet guy. That is hilarious. Yes, we have an internet individual. But anyway.
Yeah, your daughter.
No.
Oh, really?
No.
I thought she was your tech savvy computer person.
She tends to be tech savvy. She helps me out with the microphones and sound settings because she does her own programs. But no. He is my tech guy. So he's self-employed, and it's not Solomon Walters. So
is he in the bullpen next to Mr. Heffernickel?
You know what? I'm going to send him.
I got you on that.
Well, no, he's not here right now. I'm not the techie. Oh, thank you.
Well, virtual bullpen is what I meant. Because I know Mr. Heffernickel is not there every Saturday.
Right? He's not here this Saturday. No, his name is Ignacio of all things. I'm not going to give his last name, but I should get his business name. He has a business. He does this, and he's taking over a lot of our stuff. Dude, we have, we've moved our Outlook over to our own server. We have business phones. Every preparer in the firm. Actually, we have a new 1-800, an 888 number for Jedi.tax. So I'm really way out base right now. And each preparer has their own phone now, or phone number. And each desk in here has its own phone, which is really kind of cool. And Roz has one. Actually, she's waiting for the phone. Yes, go ahead, Mr. Big Dog.
Could you make a .com, and when they click on it, it would go to Jedi.tax?
Yes.
So, spitballing just because I'm stupid.
Yes.
Have you ever thought about doing DeweyCheathamandHow.com? And
okay, hold on.
When they click on it, it goes to Jedi.tax.
andhow.com. That website might be available. Dude, I think I should get that one just because of the joke here on Sports Talk with the Guys.
It just came in. I'm like, I wonder if you click on it, you can do, just throw it out there as and see if it picks up any business.
Okay, hold on. Dewey Cheatham and How? Oh my God, I gotta move fast on this. Okay, hold on. Let me go to GoDaddy. Dewey Cheatham and How. So it's DOWECHEATEMANDHOW.
Yep. .com. .com.
Oh my God!
It's available.
Oh my God! I'm gonna get it right now, dude. We're gonna go with this. Dewey Cheatham and How. Holy crap! Okay, hold on. DeweyCheathamandHow.com. Okay, bundle. No, I'm not gonna bundle that crap. Okay, I'm gonna get it right now. This is freaking hilarious, big dog. Oh my God. Okay, it's in my. How the hell did you mother? Damn.
You already have all your info already?
0.01 for the first year became $45. Oh my God. So you know what? For the hell of it, I'm gonna buy the 3 years right now. Okay, here we go. This is a joke that dude, you've had this forever.
And of course, it's all
You
because of
have.
Johnny Carson. It's all because of Johnny, because he started that way back in the day on the Tonight Show.
Right, but you've had that on Sports Talk with the guys forever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, I gotta hurry and get this, dude. Hold on. Okay, okay. Do I have? Screw the bundle and save. Ready for checkout. Here we go. 60 cents. That's the taxes and fees. Hold on. It's processing. It's processing. Bam! Way to go, big dog. We now own Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. It is there. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is hilarious. Oh, I got the email confirmation. Okay, let's do this, folks. Let me go back to StreamYard. Forgive me a moment. Here is the website when I looked for it. Let's now refresh and see what it says. Okay, I think it still says that. Do it, Cheatham. So it still says
it might take a bit.
Yeah. We own Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe now. Oh, Michael says too late. Nice try, Michael. Oh my God, big dog. We can play with this, dude. And we should set it. Oh my dude, there's a lot of stuff we can do with this. This is hilarious. Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Ladies and gentlemen, we own the firm Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Dude, I'm gonna look up and see if they're registered with the county. Because there it is! There it is!
Launching soon.
I didn't even do anything. Oh my God, look at that. You can actually, dude, this is done. Oh,
They can send you an email.
Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Oh, this is freaking hilarious. Okay.
Anime girl's just shaking her head at us.
Okay,
Yeah.
what kind of businesses are you working on? I could say business coaching, personal development, workshops, educational services, online courses, public speaking. See, customer stupidity. That was always one of my choices. Okay, we're going to call it business strategy or customer experience, consumer education.
There you go. Consumer education.
Okay. No, I'm not going to do the Dude, we can set up the LLC. All right, no, I'll do that on my own. But this is funny. It's already through GoDaddy. This is freaking hilarious. Good job, big dog. We're gonna have to use Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Oh my God!
Talk about a company that was white hot and then disappeared out of nowhere. That GoDaddy.com. Remember how hot they were for a while?
Well, actually, big dog, if you believe what they say, they stopped advertising because they got to the point where they no longer needed to advertise. That's why.
Yeah, but they were fun advertising. I mean, they had.
But everyone knows them. That's their thing. It's GoDaddy.com. It's known by everyone. But they are the monster in the industry, and that's why you get so many other businesses that are competing with them. So I would beg to differ with you, big dog. I do apologize. I'm not trying to argue with you, but GoDaddy is, yeah, they don't have to advertise anymore. I miss their advertising. Okay. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I think we all miss their advertising. We don't know why.
Bowl advertising. Because you know what? They were genuinely funny. One of the meanest GoDaddy commercials, remember, during the Super Bowl, was the lady talking about the dog and the horse and everything. And at the very end, she picks it up and she says, "Oh, you're going to be sold on the GoDaddy.com website." Dude, that created such an uproar. That was funny. So, folks, we have it. Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. That's pretty good, big dog. That's hilarious. Oh, my God. So, our attorney, Heffelnickel, is right here. I'm gonna have to tell Brandy. you were an incredible inspiration. You were. There's no doubt about it. Actually, she
Wait-
knows. I told
Wait
her
till you
that
tell your
I
assistant. Wait till you tell your assistant. She's gonna laugh.
do we cheat him at how?
Uh-huh.
Maybe. You know, there are things that she knows a lot of things about, and there are things that she doesn't know a lot of things about. You know, there are times that I feel when I'm having a conversation with her, it's an echo chamber. And she finally found out two
Well,
of
that usually
the names that I have for her.
okay.
It slipped. And she goes, "You call me Blockhead?" I'm like, yeah. You know, so she found out that one of my names for her is Blockhead. So,
Yeah. And I was gonna be just as mean because I was gonna say, well, you hear the echo chamber every time you roll the windows down when you're driving her home.
which sadly is often. So she gets mad. She actually gave me lip the other day because, you know, I picked her. I drove to pick her up to take her to work, and I had the AC. Yeah, you got it. I went ahead and did that, and then she gets in the car, or was this? No, I picked her from work, and she was like, "Damn, you always have the AC on. It's freezing." I actually did this. All evidence to the contrary. I don't know what you're bitching about. It's like I looked over and I was like, no, it doesn't seem to be. I don't know. I know she didn't get it, but she was like, "Do you always have it on?" Yeah, because it's 97 degrees outside. So anyway, speaking of 97 degrees outside, folks, I'm hoping it's going to be very cool where I'm going to be later on today. Let's see. We're flying. Oh, shit. I should have said that. We're leaving at about 11.
83 today.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be warm today. But thank goodness it's not going to be as hot as it was the last few days.
So Thursday and Friday are going to be the hottest days of the week, at least here in
Well,
Riverside. Thursday will be 97. Friday will be 95.
here's the interesting thing. Somewhere in
But I
Southern
won't
California,
be here, so
oh, you're blowing town too?
I'm going south. Remember, third week of July. You know what goes on.
Oh, I do apologize. Yes, you're so right. Dude, I'm
Surprise!
going to have.
You're free. Why don't you go down there and get your media? Or is it too? It's probably too late.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do anything this year. I didn't even ask. No. Dude, look, I've been to the convention twice. I'm eternally grateful as to how I had a chance to go. But there are a lot of people there, dude. And it's just like, don't get me wrong. And I loved meeting with you both times, dude. I remember the last time you were about to finish your volunteer shift, and I happened to meet you. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
"Hey, Big Dog, how you doing?" I said, "Hey, great. Hey, I know I'm catching you by the time, but I'm gonna go get lunch." And you're like, "Dude, I'm finishing up my shift." I'm like, "Oh, awesome." That was one of the best lunches I had in a long time. And it was fun. We had it right there. We didn't go out, we had it there. And
Well, I've been promoted this year, so I'm a staff volunteer now, so I'm part of the staff. So with that, I get a 5-day pass, automatic.
You know, you're always taking the proverbial out of the Dodgers,
Mm-hmm.
right? Well, maybe you shouldn't, because in today's this morning's sumo match.
Oh, Dodger son.
Have a look at this.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
wearing that? Oh no,
That was this. They carry these banners around the ring, and it's the people who are backing a particular wrestler or the basho itself.
Uh-huh.
I think this is something to do with Otani and the Dodgers.
I'm sure
Does that say that says dragons, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah. Oh yeah,
He's
I'm pretty sure. I mean, we
you
all
see,
know Otani's
name.
huge in Japan, so
Yeah.
folks, being that I follow business a little bit and I pay attention to things, I read often about merchandising, about business sales. I get a lot of my information just because of how much I read. And I'm not doing the stuck up version of Scorekeeper right now. He'll be here in 10 minutes. But one thing that the Dodgers have done well and is their international appeal. Baseball, okay, the NBA had the idea of doing it, and the NFL said, no, we're going to do you one better. Then the NFL just went bonkers in the 90s and 2000s, and they've done well. The NBA got it back about the international aspect of the game. People love playing basketball around the world. So baseball was left behind. Hockey is for a bunch of white guys with broken noses, but that's easier. Just kidding.
And no teeth.
And no teeth, yes. So I've never played hockey. Well, maybe. Just kidding. Baseball has been making the international game, and it really, really hit home with the Dodgers. If you're even well, no, I can't say a fair weather fan because you're ignorant, because you wouldn't know. But Dodger fans know that they had the academy in the Caribbean for years. They opened up over in China and I don't know if they did South Korea. But the Dodgers, for a while now, and this was under the O'Malleys, they were going international. And a lot of that love is paying off now. And then you get talent from those countries. Ohtani is number one. And others, which I'm not going to even bother to mention. The Dodgers are way ahead of MLB when it comes to international merchandise.
Oh yeah, and like you said, they've been doing this since the O'Malleys. I mean, that takes you way back. I mean, Walter O'Malley and his sons, had the vision to see that, hey, baseball's loved everywhere. It has that international flair to it, and there's these players that are coming, especially in the 80s and 90s. That's when they really started seeing the influx. And they had the vision to say, let's put a minor league,
baseball
training
academy
facility, baseball academy, or whatever you want to call it, in all these countries, and we'll cultivate these people to literally a farm and bring these people into the America and onto the American League teams.
The genius of that wasn't limited to that. They made friends in the community. They were not stewards, but they were involved in the community, and that creates incredible good faith. And the Dodgers are way ahead of everyone when it comes to international. It's not because they have one player. They've been doing this for a long time. And there are a lot of Dodger fans out there that are around the world. And I got to hand it to this team, ownership and management group, because they've continued and they have accelerated it. It's incredible, the Dodger fan base, which is around the world. And there's a lot of love for the Dodgers, not because they're winning. That certainly helps, folks. But it's because what the Dodgers have done in the community. And that's the good stuff of it. What is the goddamn big dog?
Oh, as we were talking, I just Googled in how much does Shohei make internationally from his endorsements? He makes $125 million American annually from his international endorsements, on top of his $70 million salary.
Well, actually, it's a $2 million salary.
Well, $2 million, yes, but you know what I'm saying. No.
I thought it was over 100, but my thing
125
was total, and that's just international. That's
his international, yes.
Good for him. Good for him. But there are proverbial. I had to be careful when I say this.
Oh, wait a minute. No, it did not take my international part in. So he makes 125 million total, American and international.
Oh, well.
Which is still staggering.
Yeah.
Just
yes, I saw this one. Yes, it's
That's for big dog.
Several of them.
I like that.
Yeah, I
I
thought you
love
might.
that.
Yeah, I thought you might. I saw it. I
You
thought
should-
I've got to
you
keep
should
hold
say-
of that for the big dog.
You should send that to Lethal. You'll love that one.
As a matter of fact, there's one from Asia that I believe it starts with a P or an F, I forget, and it literally is for your unlawful cardinal knowledge, DJT. It was really funny. I forget the airport's acronym, but I saw that one a few days ago. So the one from Sioux City, that's funny. I'd have to look that one up. But oh my God, I had a fleeting thought. Now that's gone. Yep, it's gone. Anyway, it's 7:11 a.m. This is Sports Talk with the guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. Longest
Speaking
running
of 7-Eleven, did you
regularly
go?
planned sports program.
Did you go to 7-Eleven on
No.
7-Eleven day?
No, I think it was hot.
Roger,
and
Roger,
I didn't-
you
Yes?
know you're on about that one from an Asian city. It happens to be Japan, and again, just for big dog. Are you ready for this? Here you go.
Fukuoka, yes, that's the one I had seen. Yeah, Fukuoka. And the
Yeah,
only reason why
I
someone
like that one
posted
too.
this one is because they announced the airport down there in Florida now becoming the Donald J. Trump International Airport. So that's where it is, folks. It is what it is. Hey, you know what? I have a classmate, and he loves posting because in American airports, for those of you that have been here, when they list the name of passengers that are on standby, they put the first three letters and then the comma, first three letters of the last name and first letter of the first name. It's fairly common. Or if they're trying to reach someone, that's what they're doing. Well, Ken Fucci, my classmate, always says, I'm always back. I always know when I'm flying because it's FUC, comma, K. So he's like, I know when I'm flying, which is really funny. And he always puts a picture of it on Facebook. It's bad, but it is.
That's just like our favorite
You see, I just get
person that's
NAR. That's me. Actually, I've never seen my name on standby. I've never been called for a flight. So, but that would be
well,
mine.
just like our favorite restaurant owner in Louisiana, who was turned away many times from from whoever the Better Business Bureau or whoever the licensing people are when he wanted to name his restaurant. Remember? Because he wanted to name it PHO, which is of course pho, but he wanted King Restaurant.
Oh, that's right.
They would not let him.
I forgot about that. King. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have loved when he answered the phone if he was able to allow that.
I forgot about that story. That's pretty good, Big Dog. Yes. Anyway, folks, we're in our second hour here on Sports Talk with the guys. So we're going to be going to 9 o'clock only because I do have a business trip today. And as evidenced by the fact that I'm ready for the business trip, I had my beard till 5:30 this morning, Big Dog. And I'm like, I'm not going to have enough time to shave after the program at 9 o'clock. I'm going to be bitchy like normal, and I'm not going to want to do it. So I went in there and just got it done.
And you got 99% of it.
I think 98% of it because I'm over here like,
oh, yeah, you're right, because
that?
I've noticed you've been picking at it, and it's not your usual nervous
What the hell
pick.
is that? Yeah. It's like
You do have that nervous. That's why you don't grow in your mustache anymore. Because you have that one spot that's no longer there.
There's actually
well, I mean, in your mustache. In your mustache.
Yeah, I'm not going to get that close. But you can actually tell where it'll never grow back. So, and that's when that was 2011, 2012. Not a good time.
I remember.
Yeah, 2011, 2012, 2013. Guys, it got so bad that I was out with the big dog one time, and he actually had to slap my hand away. That's how
Yes.
bad it was.
I was about to say, I remember that. I had to stop you from doing that. You didn't even realize you were doing it.
So anyway, and what I was doing is it's trito, tito, I don't know. There's a theme for it. And I had picked at it for so long. I actually had two of them where I was actually pulling my hair and I was doing a lot of this where I had a sore for a long time. Yeah, it was not a good time. It was not a good time in my life. But anyway, thank God we were on radio. So, although we went to go see Toy Story 5 on that's where we were on Sunday. So we went to go see Toy Story 5.
How'd you like it?
They were a little more adultish. I'm like, dude. But it's still smart enough where the kids would miss it. But I did enjoy it. There were some things that I'm like, really stretching here. But I think Toy Story 5 was entertaining. Yesterday,
with the amount of money that they made, they've already announced there will be a Toy Story 6.
Yeah. I good for them, if they keep delivering. I went to see The Odyssey yesterday, and
your thoughts?
Damn you, mother effer Nolan. I guess I'll do a quick review, but I don't want to reveal anything. If you don't know anything about The Odyssey, well, we're not friends. So anyway, two,
I didn't realize Anne Hathaway was in it.
Yeah, it's almost a 3-hour movie straight out, and it will go.
I'm surprised it's not over 3 hours.
It's I think the runtime is 2 hours 55 minutes officially, but look, like I say, Nolan, the director, he delivered. I was disappointed with Robert Pattinson. I was disappointed with him in the movie, but it doesn't mean he did badly. It just didn't seem to fit the way he was playing the role of the merchant.
I mean, like Batman.
Well, I have no comment. He is an accomplished actor. There's no doubt. But
yeah, he sparkles. Wow. Accomplishments.
Actually, he did sparkle. I think he did sparkle. But overall, everyone delivered. It was a passion project. The talent. If you look around on screen, you're actually it's like, it's a 1950s, 1960s Hollywood movie where you recognize the stars and a bunch of people in the background. If you're paying attention a little bit, you're going to be rewarded. But this is a Clash of the Titans movie. They did their best to, tell the story of the Odyssey. Did they deliver? Damn you, mother effer Nolan. Yeah, he did.
I have a question and then I have a comment. So the question is...
Morning!
Good morning, Shy. What's up?
Should I call Miss Rosalind on the business line? Go ahead, Victor.
The climate of the way movies are right at the moment and the climate of people that are taking the movies in right now, do you feel the Odyssey will be a hit with the amount of money that was spent to make this movie? I heard the cinematographics are spectacular. But do you think it will be a hit in the masses, so to speak?
I enjoyed okay. Let me give you a scorekeeper answer. The stuck-up scorekeeper has not arrived yet. He's
okay. Yeah, he's a couple minutes away.
Yeah, still a couple minutes away. Yeah, right. Oh, wait.
He's conferring with Mr. Heffernan. He's conferring with Mr. Heffernickel on what he can say.
I think he's arrived. We saw it in 2D. And we saw it in 2D at 10 in the morning because IMAX 3D is sold out for days.
Okay.
Not so. We said, look, let's just go get it done early. Go have breakfast. Dude, I was on such a high yesterday. I woke up at 4 a.m. Whoosh, you know, had to
Wow.
go pick up my office manager so we could have coffee in the morning. Then I went out to breakfast at El Merendero. You know, I got to go there. And then we went to the theater. Look, Ross says, don't call me. I'm eating and attending a wedding brunch later. She heard what I said. Oh, shall I call Rosalind on the business line? So, anyway, when I looked on my app for any 3D or IMAX, was it sold out? Far from. But the seats that were available were row A. You know, it's like, no, I don't want to be doing this. Did Nolan deliver? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a movie-going fan, I think you're going to appreciate. Whether you like the story or not, look, you've got to know something about the Odyssey. I had not read it in a long time, so I was confused. But I still knew the basics of the story. And I was, even knowing the story, I was still surprised at times. But some people are going to say, man, this is a Lord of the Rings movie. The Odyssey was written 3,000 years before the Lord of the Rings. So toma. It's a shame that the Odyssey is not taught as much as it used to be.
True.
It's a good story, man. You could almost say that Indiana Jones was before. Good morning! A good W? What is that? What's that? Good morning,
good
Jorge.
win. Oh, good. I don't know. So I have a little tangent from what you're saying about Indiana Jones. There was a reporter interviewing Anne Hathaway and who's the main star?
Matt Damon. Oh,
okay.
Matt
Damon. Matt Damon and Anne Hathaway were being interviewed, and the reporter said,
Anne Hathaway.
Did you realize that the Odyssey is Finding Nemo? Because it's about a kid looking for his father.
I know.
And Anne Hathaway laughed because she said she was Dory in the movie. She's like, does that mean I'm Dory? When they gave the analogy, and I was just like, oh, okay. I know.
Look, folks, you haven't heard me say this on Sports Talk with the Guys because I'm usually not talking about it here, but anyone who knows anything about writing, the Greeks wrote all the storylines. Every conceivable way of telling the story was told by the Greeks 3,000 years ago. So when you have a brand new story, it's already been told. It's just with these new characters, new situations, but it's the same basic storyline. I forget how much. It's like there's like 31 basic storylines, and I'm going by memory. I probably got it wrong.
Oh,
but
I've heard it being said that it's 11 storylines, but okay,
it could very well be. No. It could very well be because I said, I just pulled that one out of my, for Section 31 from Star Trek. Anyway, I believe it. I think you're right with the 11 basic storylines. The Greeks did it. So when the movie ended, I turned to my daughter. She was tired, but I said, this was written 3,000 years ago, kiddo. And she did enjoy it. She appreciated it. And she wanted to watch it early as well. So yesterday, I was up at 4 a.m. and my day ended at 10:30 at night. A long day. So poor Mooch, when I met him for breakfast, I'd already had a mocha. So I was like, oh my God, scorekeeper. I was like in a Star Trek Lego Vegas event. Could you imagine? Big Dog has dealt with me when I'm high on coffee. Oh God. Or soda, right?
Oh yeah. You're fun. You're interesting.
No, I don't know if I'm fun. But anyway,
you're fun.
Folks, humbly, the Odyssey, it was good. It doesn't hurt to know a little bit about the Odyssey, but it was well done. Matt Damon, obviously. Spider-Man's in it. No Way Home. Tom Holland did very well as well. There are a lot of people that you will recognize when you watch the movie, and they were committed to it. It's just, folks, understand it is a 3-hour movie, and it's got to get places. So it might slow down for some people. Thank goodness it didn't for me. I finally looked at my watch at 2 hours and 10 minutes into the movie. Not because I was bored, just because someone walked in, and you know how that distracts. So when they walked in, I was like, oh, ooh, okay. So
someone walked in 2 hours into the movie. They must have just been.
No, I noticed that they walked in. I don't know if they had been there previously. There was so little activity. People were not moving. You were in your seats and you were there. But someone walked in, which I noticed, and that's when I looked at my watch.
Where'd you go?
So anyway, Laverne, right up here.
Is that an AMC or a Regal?
It's a Regal. I am loyal to Regal because we have the passes. So effectively, the movie cost me $1 because I reserved the tickets in advance, and Gmo and I were going, and then Mooch went along with us. And he told me an hour into the movie, says, "Isn't this an awesome movie?" And I wanted to answer him back. It's, dude, the movie just started. Let's see what's going to happen. But it was a good movie. So, but anyway, all right, we'll get back to what we normally do here, ladies and gentlemen. It is 7:27 a.m. This is Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. So, like I said, I did talk about the Mookie Betts deal. I'm not for the mercy rule in baseball. If you run out of pitchers during the game and it's a 9-inning game or less, because Mookie Betts said, once you bring in the position player to pitch, the game should end. No.
Quit pounding.
I was just tapping my fingers because I'm unhappy.
Ball, quit it. You can hear it very loudly.
Sorry. All right. Anyway.
I saw a video on Mookie Betts about his high school days. Evidently, he was a 5-sport athlete.
I believe it.
But odd, a couple of odd ones in there. Of course, he was baseball. He played basketball, and they said he was being recruited, but he was a little on the short side. So, that really didn't go anywhere. He played football, varsity football, was also being recruited, but he injured his knee or something, or I forgot what the dealings were on that one. He could also go pro, they said, because he evidently was on the bowling team.
Oh, yes.
Bowled a few 300 games while he was, in high school, and they were saying he could have went pro there.
Yes.
And I believe. I
was going to say,
I believe the fifth. Yeah.
I got to do 6 games.
So, and I believe the 5th sport was tennis. And they said he had enough skills that he could have probably went pro there also.
Wow.
So,
his bowling, clearly, yes, he could have been. And that is cool.
Yeah.
Now, there are a bunch of people saying, you mean that means he could have been the Tiger Woods of bowling? I'm like, you racist pigs. He would have been the Mookie Betts of bowling, or the whatever. He would have done very well. So don't forget, folks, head on over to ndbmedia.net. You can check out everything that is going on in the network. There is quite a bit of stuff going on, and we enjoy doing what we do here. So it's really good. And once again, folks, if you're looking for a job, apparently they'll find your resume on the internet. And they'll pay you between $200 to $10,000 a month if you want to work for Yahoo.
You want to work for Nora. If you want to work for Nora.
Yeah, but it was for YouTube analytics. So
and folks, if you want an in-depth background on what this is about, just go ahead and go to dowecheathamandhow.com and it'll explain everything.
Oh, funny. That's funny. It's damn funny. Oh my God. NDB Media, Jedi Tax, Dewey Cheatham and Hell. The biggest, there were two mistakes that I could have had the websites, and I just I don't want to spend the money. One of them was UFP.com, United Federation of Planets. I actually could have, I don't know why, I was an idiot. I didn't get that one. And the other one was Section 31 for Star Trek people who know and don't know. It was available, and I didn't get that. I should have. But anyway. So right now, Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. I am shocked that that one was available. It was! So, as Big Dog said, folks, if you have any questions regarding that, there it is, Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. You can head on over. Esquire Heffelnickel is running the firm. So,
you know, I've never asked you, what is Mr. Heffelnickel's first name?
The Post-it fell.
Oh, confused.com.
No, the Post-it where I had his name fell. It might have been Brandon Heffelnickel. When I told Brandy what I did, because I think it was Brandy, so it's Brandon. I forget his name. You know, we never speak on a first name basis.
Should be some dorky name. It should be like Eugene or
Euripides
or Ezekiel. There we go, Ezekiel. Ezekiel Heffernickel.
That took me forever to write. Yeah, Ezekiel Heffernickel, yes. So it's all good. And folks, don't forget, you guys can head on over to Travel Itch Radio. Dan has been doing that for a long time, and you can head on over and check out what Dan's doing. He's a prodigious author of baseball, and he's got a few things coming out. He also does the
Brainspan, correct?
IBWA. Yes.
You don't sound happy about that.
Good for him.
They're not in any way, anywhere near the level of the Yankees, so you shouldn't worry about it.
Well, they've had some great players over the years, but
True.
it's like whatever. God bless you. I'm glad you are whatever. So that was a good one, Big Dog. Yeah, don't let him don't fill him with anything that he doesn't need to know.
I have some NFL news.
Please. I was
Excuse
going
me?
over to sports news myself.
So the NFL has suspended Arizona Cardinals personal executive Ryan Gold indefinitely for violating the league's gambling policy. The league said Friday that its investigation determined that Gold provided confidential, non-public inside information regarding the 2026 draft selections by the Cardinals before the picks were announced, and that Gold also participated in parlay bets on NFL and college games. The league did not say to whom Gold had provided the information. Quote, the gambling policy, which is annually reviewed with all NFL personnel, strictly prohibits anyone in the NFL from participating in or facilitating any form of sports gambling and from providing third-party non-public information. Although there was no reason to believe the integrity of any NFL game was affected, the league takes any violation of the gambling policy with utmost seriousness, end quote. So Gold, who is in the 13th season with the Cardinals, was promoted to Director of College Scouting on June 2025. He spent the previous 3 years as the Assistant Director of College Scouting after working for 4 seasons as a college scouting coordinator.
And we'll spend
Says
the
Gold
next
has
2
a-
years, probably spend the next 2 years picking out the NFL team for Alcatraz. There you go.
Wow.
It says Gold has the right to appeal his suspension. He couldn't immediately be reached for comment on Friday because he was in Las Vegas. No, I'm sorry. I added that myself. The Las Vegas part.
That's good.
Yeah, well, there you go. And just to break the ice even more, who said that the Welsh do not have a sense of humour? Hang on, just get the
Scorekeeper
right
did.
one. Yeah, here we go. Who say the Welsh do not have a sense of humour?
Oh, that's funny.
The local police constables walked through the door, and apparently the DJ decided that the Peppa Pig theme tune was appropriate.
I think the funniest of all time was when the umpire threw out the organ player for playing Three Blind Mice. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I do remember that one. That one was great.
That's when the organ player reaches legend status because of that.
As scorekeeper said that he would be the only guy that, well, he wouldn't be the only guy, but he would be the auto goal guy where he'd probably score on his own team accidentally, of course. I would also be the guy. Oh, wait, actually, I was. I'm the only guy that could not get kicked out of a baseball game.
Oh, that's right.
No, the funny thing about the whole thing was I called him a cuck. Did I? Like, yeah, you did. Like,
No.
damn.
What's even funnier is that the ump went up to you and said, "You know, Roger, if you would have said one more thing."
Oh, I've also found the big dog's doormat.
Oh shit, not you again. Oh, that's funny. I should put something up on my door. Just get out of here. Just get out. We're not going to answer. But lately, there hasn't been anyone to knock on our door. So
You should get one that says "Get off my yard."
well, I was talking about getting the T-shirt that says "Get off my lawn." So I've come to that. That's who I am now. Get off my lawn. By the way, when we were at the Angel game yesterday, the Angels drafted the number 12th pick overall. Jared Grinlinger is a left-handed outfielder from Huntington Beach, California, and he has a grade A. He's talented. He was at the game yesterday, which was kind of cool.
Did he play?
No. He just got drafted, I think, a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
Oh, they were just introducing him or something. Okay.
He just happened to be at the game, which was kind of cool. And we were in our seats again, the Brewery X seats. As a matter of fact, all next week we're in Brewery X, and the week after we're in Brewery X. I'm investigating, looking into getting 4 tickets next year for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Because going on Friday, just a lot more people that show up.
Oh, of course, it's a Friday.
Yeah.
My daughters went to Brewery X, the restaurant in.
Yeah, the real one.
Would be. Yeah, I believe it's in Anaheim. No, I don't know what's Anaheim. It might be Fullerton.
Anaheim. I think there's 2 or 3 of them, and the
they went to
at the stadium.
Yeah, they went to the one right off of the 91 freeway, just before the 57. So I can't remember what the exit was because they went to catch a World Cup game about 3-4 weeks ago. I drove them.
I unfortunately will not watch today's World Cup game because I will be traveling at that moment. But I am hoping to catch Sunday's World Cup game. As a matter of fact, we kind of tangentially, and you gotta hell if you don't know what that means, tangentially covered some of the FIFA games. But today it's England and
France.
France, that's right. They got kicked out. So they're playing for the bronze. We call it third place or a waste of time, but the rest of the world calls it third place. United States calls it a waste of time. Who the hell plays for third place? And of course, tomorrow,
Yep, and it'll be
the big game.
so. Today's game will be at 2 o'clock Pacific time on Fox Telemundo and Fox One. Tomorrow's game, which will be, of course, Spain versus defending champion Argentina, who had the refs on their side, let's say, the last couple of games.
Oh,
because
wow.
of the calls or non-calls or non-calls. Anyways, that game will be tomorrow at 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, once again on Fox Telemundo and Fox One.
Right now,
And
Argentina is in third place all alone in World Cup wins. Brazil, obviously, as you know, has 5 titles. Germany and Italy have 4 titles. If Argentina wins, that would put them in a tie for second place. Oh, but yeah, they're all alone with 3 titles right now, because France has 2, Uruguay has 2, England has 1, and Spain has 1. And tiny bit of trivia: next year's World Cup, they've already said they will be playing centennial games in honor of the original World Cup. So there will be games, I believe. Well, it's in Uruguay, Argentina, and I don't know if they're also going to be in Brazil. So 4 years from now, the World Cup will be extended by a week so they can accommodate that international travel. But it will be in 3 countries: Spain, Morocco, and I don't know what the hosts for.
I mean, it was in 3 countries this year.
Yeah. Why? What did I say?
No, you're just saying it was in 3 different countries. I was just adding that it was in 3 different countries this year too.
Well, it's actually going to be in 5 or 6 in 2030, because they're going to have. Oh, Portugal. I apologize. That's the one. So it's Morocco, Portugal, and Spain, but there will be centenary celebration matches. Oh, Uruguay, Argentina, and Paraguay. So just FYI, that's what it's going to be. 6 countries and 3 continents. Morocco's in Africa, Spain and Portugal in Europe, and of course South Africa, which is kind of cool. So whether you consider some of the stupid political shenanigans that took place this year, so far the World Cup for this year has been a stunning success.
Oh yeah, if you take the Orange Oompa Loompa out of it, it was 100% success. I mean, it just went to show you that the fans didn't care a damn about politics. They just came to watch their team play, and there weren't any, like Dodger fans out there that wanted to start a fight, just for looking at them wrong. Yeah. Everybody was in such harmony together. It was great to see all these countries intermingling and just having a good time. That's all they wanted to do.
The funniest thing of the host countries is everyone who went to Mexico, they were also just blown away by the food, the culture, and how they were accepted. United States, everyone coming here is like, wow, we were told this. No, United States is actually open. It's, yeah, for the most part, we really are.
Mm-hmm.
And
we have ranch.
Apparently. Oh, Big Dog.
Yes, sir.
I did it wrong. When I went to breakfast with the office manager on Friday morning, I actually went just to have coffee because I knew I was going to have breakfast shortly thereafter. She ordered her breakfast to go, so she'd have it at her office. So we were just having drinks. The waiter, because she's so indecisive, the waiter asked, well, do you want to try this? I think they were like baguettes or something. But tried them. She wasn't happy. I was like, well, it's food. My stomach said more. So, whatever. But they served 3 different spices. I can't make that up. 3 different spices, and one of them was whiskey spice.
How was that?
So I didn't try it because I was going to be driving all day. But I made the joke when he gave the 3 names, and Claudia said, "What was that?" I said, "Dude, she heard nothing after whiskey." I
mean,
know
it did. Even though it's whiskey flavor, I mean, there's no alcohol at that point in it because when they cook it, it all burns away.
You know, if there's any alcohol whatsoever, if you feed it to, I mean, dude. So no, there is no in the way that we would know it. But it was funny when I said, she didn't hear anything after whiskey. So he repeated.
That's right.
Yes, she got mad when I told her, dude, every profile shot you have or every other, you got a bottle. That's not true. Let's go to your Facebook
yes,
page.
it is.
Let's go to your Facebook page right now and count the non-pictures compared to the ones that have a beer in your hand. I'm not an Elkie. I didn't say you were an Elkie. I just said that every other picture has you holding a beer. Good for you.
We didn't say you were alcoholic. We just said you enjoy an adult beverage.
You enjoy the spirits. So,
yes.
That's it. So
just don't be a young lady sending him an alcoholic beverage because he'll probably ignore you. There you go.
But he enjoyed the movie.
Well, yeah, the movie was fine, but you know, there's a young lady sitting by a bar somewhere thinking, "What the was that all about?"
That could have been that could have been the future Mr. Noriega.
Stop it! I may have harmed that girl in a way that I still don't know. Where she's like, she finally got her nerve to do something, and what happens? Not even that guy answered me. Poor girl might have been crushed for a while. Otherwise, she's like, nah, stupid jerk. It could have been just stupid jerk. Oh my goodness. Oh my good, jeez. Oh, that one.
I mean, you could have psychologically damaged the poor girl because she probably sat there thinking,
that's what I said.
Damn. It's a real damn, you know.
The first thing Big Dog told me was, dude, if I could go through the phone right now, I would slap you. I would beat you silly. I'm like, oh. It happened at the pool party last year. I mean, for the love of God. Yeah, anyway, it is sad. The story of Noriega. It is sad. So anyway, the big game tomorrow, I hope to be watching it. It's going to be at noon, I believe. Or no.
What?
The big game
tomorrow's
tomorrow.
Game? Yeah, noon. Yes.
Pacific time. Today's game is at 2:00. I will not see it because I will be traveling today. Damn it.
Oh, you won't be missing much.
Yeah, 3rd place. It's okay. I thought it was dirty because looking back, the American play, the play, I forget his name. He got the red card. At first, I really thought it was ticky-tack, but seeing it again, no. It was a red card. You cannot do what he did, accidental or otherwise. It's kind of like, when the pitcher, brushes the uniform on a pitch. Oh well. No, you hit the batter because you got the uniform. It's the way it is. So looking back, what happened? That's why the opposing player, when he got the red card, came up to him. Dude, I know it was a bad. He gave him a big old hug and everything because he was out. He knew he was out. It's like, dude, shit happens. I know it was unintentional, but it was a penalty. And looking at it again, yeah. And was it a red card penalty? Yeah.
It was called correct. Oompa Loompa had to put his big old ass in his ass.
I was hoping that they could win an appeal, but as I found out what is required on the appeal, it was over. So when he got to play, it felt dirty. I was like, oh man, we're
Well,
gonna
yeah,
hear it from everyone.
because the World Cup president used that one catch-all code or whatever it is in in the bylaws. Evidently, they've had this problem before where something gets overturned and it's always that one catch-all code or penalty or part in the agreement where it's vague enough that you can use it. So, and that's what was done. And of course, now we found out after the fact what the orange orangutan was threatening to do. So, you know, but it did make a difference because the U.S. got their asses handed to them in the very next
4-1 by Belgium.
Yep.
The world was cheering that one on.
Yep. And then Belgium did their after win inside the locker room YMCA dance, which
Oh,
was
that's funny.
hilarious.
They did the YMCA dance, and they also did his thing.
They did his dance. Yeah, his dancing moves.
His daddy dance. They did his daddy dance in the changing room.
That was the only time that I was like, yeah, okay, all right. But
I'm surprised actually the orange Oompa Loompa. I was surprised the orange Oompa Loompa didn't try to get the result overturned by saying that Belgium had too many people on the pitch.
Oh, you missed it. You missed it with the two. That evening and the very next day, there were so many memes that the loss had been overturned. on further review, based on another appeal, the loss has been overturned and it's now a win. All 4 goals were denied. It was hilarious. For 2 days, those were the memes after the American loss. I, for one, who have now been to Texas because of last year, their barbecue is incredible. I tried barbecue in 3 different places, and these were not chain restaurants. These were just mom and pop establishments.
That's the best.
The reality is that if someone who knew how to do that would come over here to California, oh my God, they'd be a billionaire overnight. It's just unreal. It's just unreal how good the barbecue was over there. And in not all parts, but in many parts of Texas, they love their hot food. And I mean spicy.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
It's almost insulting to have mild sauce. Mm-hmm. So I got to hand it to Texans. They can handle spicy food, which is really cool.
And the closer you get to the border, the spicier it gets.
Yeah. So Tex-Mex is real, and the confluence is just amazing, the different types of food. I was only there for 4 days, and yeah. I couldn't get over the distances on how wide and everything is. All the freeway on-ramps there's no Pasadena freeway entrances and exits anywhere in Texas. They're all like, what's one that I could equate over here that you and I both know? Milliken Avenue.
Okay.
On the 10, they're all Milliken Avenue, dude. And even then, it still doesn't do it justice because the exit lane, it's like half a mile. Dude, they're immense. But anyway, they got too much land in Texas. They don't know what to do with. That's okay. I interrupted you.
I have an article here at Scorekeeper. Your 2 personas are going to find this interesting. Scorekeeper, the sports guy, and I forgot what your political persona is. I don't know if it's Scorekeeper, if it's just Roger or not. But anyways, the NBA and its owners should explore whether they want the Brooklyn Nets owner, Joe Tsai, to remain part of the league, given that a business that he co-founded was designated recently by the U.S. government as a Chinese military company. The head of the Congressional Committee told ESPN. The comments from Republican John Molinar, Republican from Michigan, come in the wake of the House Select Committee on China in June calling on Ted Leonsis, owner of the Washington Wizards, the NBA's Mystics, and the NHL's Capitals, to end his company's marketing partnership with Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba. The
Oh,
Pentagon last month accused Alibaba of supporting China's military and defense industry and banned defense contracts with the company. Joe Tsai is chairman of Alibaba, which has disputed the characterization and has filed a lawsuit against the Department of Defense to get it removed from the U.S. blacklist. Molinar said Tsai, who was born in Taiwan and is a Canadian citizen, has, quote, to my knowledge, zero allegiance to America beyond his financial agreements here, end quote. Molinar, chairman of the Bipartisan Advisory Committee, added, this is really a moment for the NBA and its owners to decide if they want an owner in their ranks who is actively working against American interests and helping the Chinese military. The NBA and Tsai did not respond to requests for a comment, but a representative for the Nets owner provided a statement from Alibaba, which said there is no basis for the U.S. government adding the company to its list. Quote, Alibaba is not a Chinese military company nor part of any military civil fusion strategy, end quote. The statement read. To go on, it said, we have filed a lawsuit against Department of War challenging the designation and will take all necessary steps against attempts to misrepresent our company.
okay. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to spend about a year and a half, maybe 2 years on appeals going back and forth. It will eventually be dropped. But the reality is, based on, okay, this is my interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
Alibaba, that's a lie. Okay. Every company in China is subservient to the government of China.
True.
The world knows that. Alibaba supplies the military with material. Folks, I'm not saying they send them bombs and but they supply them with materials. It's just the way it works. To get rid of it should be easy. Just end the partnership. That's it. That's all they're calling for. End the marketing partnership. That's it. End it. And he'll be fine. Because if there's an implication that he's been involved with them prior to this, no, it's ex post facto, people. Ex post facto works both ways. So from the moment it's declared that it is in synergy with synergy. Okay, it's what I just said. So if that's what you're going to go for, fine. And the marketing agreements. Okay.
Okay, but the thing is, don't forget, Tsai owns the New Jersey Nets. So what they're talking about is a Donald Sterling type of thing where they want to kick him out of the league. Or this is what the congressman, is trying to say is you don't want someone like this as an owner. So that is I think the part the NBA is going to, I don't know if they're even going to look into it or not. But they're saying the fact that he co-founded Alibaba and is still seated on the Alibaba executive, whatever, that he shouldn't be in the NBA.
Okay, this par for the course. You're getting into the mud. This is a contact sport that politics is. No, he's not going to be kicked out of the NBA. And it doesn't matter who cries and cries and cries because we know who is. He's not going to be kicked out. It doesn't work that way. Alibaba is an international company. Sorry, if you go back and listen to what I just said, it is what it is. Yeah. But that's why I said synergy. They supply them. It's the same, whatever. Waste of time.
And to what you said about, that every, company is subservient to the government. As you were talking to, let's see if I can find it. Shoot.
And there's more to that, which I'll add in a moment once Big Dog finds it.
Oh, here we go. So it says, in its lawsuit, Alibaba states that it is governed by an independent board unaffiliated with the military, and that its products and services are not made for weapons, defense, or intelligence.
Like I said, what did I say they supply them with? Okay. So isn't that funny? So look, it's not that I know more, but okay, Dick Rogers arrived. But I do. So, I mean, what an intro, right? It's not that I know more. Yeah, I do. So okay. This is what I wanted to add. A lot of people don't know this, but if you're an American company and you want to do business in China, you have to form a partnership with the Chinese company. So China gets access to everything. So if Psy is being kicked out, how many owners are doing business in China? This is not only the NBA, this is the NFL, this is MLB. That's why, what did I tell you guys? This is what's going to happen with the lawsuit. It's going to go on for 2 years. They're going to exchange, all these leagues. It's just going to go away. It's going to go away. It's just someone said, ooh, I'm in a close election race and I got to make noise.
You know what? That is exactly what was said on here. Hold on.
Oh!
Are you sure you didn't read this?
No, but Big Dog, what did I? Okay, when you didn't I put my hand on my face? Okay, all right. This is a case of they're getting into the mud. Contact. Didn't I say that?
Yes, you did.
I read this one. This is what's going to happen, folks. It's going to go away. He's not going to get kicked out of the NBA. It's just a guy. Yeah, go, Big Dog.
Here we go. Molinar, who was running for re-election in Michigan this year.
Yeah, of course.
Has responded to the committee and will continue its relationship with Alibaba, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, exactly what you said. I guess maybe everything you have talked about.
The Greeks wrote this story 3,000 years ago. Oh, my God. All right. Oh, folks, by the way, this was my biggest mistake in the movie. I saw this particular building watching the movie, and I was like, ooh, is that the Tower of Alexandria? Pendejo. They never leave Greek waters. And I was like, oh. So I was like, ooh, is that the Tower of Alexandria? The great, no. Alexandria's in Egypt.
And guys, I just want to give a shout out to scorekeeper Roger Noriega, who, as he's proved just right now, that he knows what he's talking about when he talks about history and politics and stuff on other programs. He's not just blowing smoke out his ass, guys. He knows. He reads up. He does his homework, and it stays with him. He like I may get a thought and it just disappears in 2 seconds. But stuff from 10, 15 years ago, we remember exactly what happens. And this has been going on, as he says, for ages and ages. And just me talking about this article, guys, Political Roger came out and almost word for word was saying stuff that I was reading as he was talking. And I hadn't even I just barely found this article 10 minutes ago, guys. So I didn't know anything about it. It's not like we talked together and I'm saying I'm gonna push you up so make you look like you're $1 million. He knows what he's talking about, guys, politically speaking. Yes.
Just don't ask him who the Chancellor of Germany was in 1933. Because the answer you get is the guy was actually Chancellor of Austria in 1933, wasn't he, Roger?
That's neither here nor there.
He's good. He's really good, but he's not that damn good.
Look, it's just, folks, I've played in the mud. I have done it. I've gotten into it when it comes to politics. And look, you guys all know when I will say, this is my opinion, I will, whatever, and I don't know. And I try to be as honest as I can, intellectually honest. And I appreciate, Big Dog, what you told me. Look, I had no idea, but this is not that strange. It is not. So I analyzed it. What I said, the first thing was just get rid of the merchandising theme. And then you said, no, he's the owner of it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's not out. He's not. No. It's just it's politics, folks. That's what's going to be happening right now. It's just all BS. The amazing thing is right now, people on the right are very pissed because a lot of the big old media did not put the president's speech on air, and they're saying this is censorship. No, it's not. In the world of the internet, it's not. And they're saying that how did they know what he was going to say, but yet they chose to censor him? Okay, first of all, every time the president's going to give a speech, do you know what he does? Do you know what the White House does? It sends a copy of speech to all of the media companies.
Yep.
They all have a copy of the speech. That's why they're ready to discuss it once he is done. That's the way it works. So they already read the speech and they're like, no. It was a political speech. I know at the moment a politician opens his mouth, it's political. Yes, I know. I can't actually believe I said that. I bitch slapped myself.
But to be rehashing stuff from 6 years ago still.
Yes, that's the thing. It was just a rehash. Folks, okay, here's the biggest news right now, and this is Scorekeeper. Okay, apparently Mark Wayne Mullen, they have found, I think it was 250,000 non-citizens registered to vote and another 400,000 non-citizens registered to vote. Okay. 23 states helped and kind of didn't help, and they found all this. They're saying, see, we have to clean this up. Okay, folks. These are public lists that the information, it's raw data. You don't understand what it is. So, okay, all right. They found 700,000 people legally registered. Okay? The right is losing their effing minds right now. Okay, all right. Where are the convictions? You know who it is. You know who's illegally registered. Notice they didn't say that they voted. Okay? But they say that they found, because you know what it is? These are the information lists that when they were not legal citizens, they're showing up on these lists. See, that they're keeping that information out, and it's amazing. So, okay, but that's just a part of it. 700,000 people that they identified as illegally registered. Where are the convictions? Where are the judicial actions? No, we're going to have a vote in a few months. It's bullshit. Where are the convictions? Where are the attorneys going after these 700,000 people? No. It is what it is. So we'll move on. I lost a significant number of the audience right now because we went into politics. That's why I try to avoid it as best I can. So, where are they? Seriously, folks, you found all these names. You know who they are, yet you're not bringing them up on charges. Why? Because it's bullshit. How many people were convicted for 2020? No one. That's why they didn't replay the speech, because, as Big Dog said, they were just replaying a 6-year-old. Where are the convictions?
You done?
No.
I didn't think so. Just thought I'd get in there.
But we'll move on.
Yeah, go. Do me a favor. Take a breath, for Christ's sake, because you're going blue there. You're going blue, Roger.
So, guys, just use. Well, no, you can't lose. You can't use logic with them. You can't, and you can't use facts.
No, you can't.
You can't, because their God has said as such, and they believe it. So, see, and I rarely ever mention him on air either, and I just did. So, in the baseball first round, or in the baseball pick, there were, as a matter of fact, I think there were 40 or no. No, there were 30 picks in the first round, but there were several teams that did not have a pick. And I had that list right now, and I don't know where it is because I lost it. That's stupid. So I'm going to go back to it. USA Today Sports Weekly. There were several teams that did not have a first round pick.
Is that because they traded them away, or?
Yeah, and or they lost it due to a free agent signing.
Oh, okay.
The Mets didn't get top picks for teams without first rounders. Number 27, the Mets. Number 35, the Yankees. Number 39, the Toronto Blue Jays. And number 40, the Dodgers. So they picked up Bo Lawrence from Christchurch Episcopal in South Carolina. He's a good talent.
So that number 40 pick, that would have been what, second round? Second round, 10 pick?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
As
I said, the kid
question.
for the Angels looked real good already, and I hope that he will make it to the majors. Kind of neat. Who knows? He may be playing in Rancho, Big Dog, later this week. You never know.
There you go.
Anyway, go ahead.
What's wrong with Aaron Judge? I'm trying to see what his injury is.
He has his rib injury. He hasn't healed yet.
Oh, okay. Those can be tricky. Oh, okay. So he fractured a rib.
Yeah, they at first said it was bruised. Now it's fractured. That takes a while to recover from.
Yeah. So what happened? Did he get hit by a pitch, or he ran into a wall, or what happened?
I believe he ran into a wall, but it's been like 2 months now, so I don't remember. But he was hurt on the field of combat.
Well, he is on the wrong side of 30, so.
Oh yeah, but he got his deal. Anime girl?
No, nothing. I just
comment
that he was on the wrong side of 30. I was going to say, and?
Well, in sports, that happens. Once you're on the wrong side of 30, it's
the scorekeeper should know this. Scorekeeper, how old is Mr. Judge?
Oh, God, he's like 33 or 34.
34.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, because there was a question when he was going to sign it, how, he was going to be on the wrong side of 30.
How many, in your opinion, which I know you don't like to give when any active players, how many good years do you feel he has left?
3
good years, not just playing, just good years.
He's in, well, I'm not going to speak for his wife, but allegedly looks to be in incredible shape. So
yes, he does.
And he has not slowed down in any way whatsoever. So the metrics are clearly there.
Yeah, okay. So he I guess they're saying his production has nosedived. Let's see if you consider that nosediving. It says after hitting 16 home runs with a 1.047 OPS in 43 games through May 12th, says Judge has just one home run with a 550 OPS in the next 16 games.
Yeah, and then he got hurt.
Yeah.
Because he's not back yet.
No, he is not.
I'm hoping he returns by August so he can get back into the proverbial swing of things.
Ooh, I wonder if they would give him a minor league assignment to get back in shape. Because boy, that would be something to see.
They may, but the Yankee stuff down in Tampa, they have the facilities and the money to simulate games. They're probably going to do that. But switching gears very quick, if you don't have anything else on that, it is official. The Seattle Seahawks are being sold for a record $9.6 billion.
NFL record or what? Because I know that's not a sports record because the Lakers sold for $10 billion. So
it's got to be the NFL. So yeah, it's the NFL. The Seattle Seahawks are being sold for a record sale price in the NFL. The estate of Paul G. Allen, the Microsoft CEO who died in 2018, announced a $9.6 billion sale to a group led by venture capitalist and San Francisco 49ers minority owner Vinod Khosla on July 11th. We are honored to be entrusted as next stewards of the Seattle Seahawks. We look forward to building on the winning legacy of Paul Allen created and earning the trust of Seahawks organization and fans everywhere. The Seattle Times reported that a memo sent to NFL teams said Neeru Khosla, the wife of Vinod Khosla, will be the controlling owner, and his son Neil Khosla will have a significant role. Vinod Khosla joined the 49ers ownership group in 2025, buying 3.1% of the team at a more than $8.5 billion evaluation. He shared the news on X. If I'm not mistaken, he has to sell that now.
Actually, well, what I was going to say is maybe
even if he's a minority owner.
Well, what I was going to say is, would he have to sell since he's saying that the wife is going to be in charge, and the wife and the son?
If his name is on it, look.
True. That's what I was thinking. I mean, it's a upgrade. I mean, when you go from a 3% ownership, in a storied franchise, of course, that are the 49ers, but you get to now own the team. Of course, you're going to sell that 3%. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, right here they mentioned the Los Angeles Lakers were sold for a record $10 billion in 2025 to mark the most expensive sports sale in major North American sports. And once again, you have to realize that the Lakers were just the Lakers. There's no stadium, no nothing.
Yeah.
Just no executive buildings, nothing. Just the Lakers.
Oh, you're going to love this part, and it's going to piss you off because it pissed me off. The Lakers sold for that $10 billion valuation because of LeBron James being on the team, according to the Bronsexuals. That had he not been on the team, he would not have sold anywhere near that. I laughed so loud. I actually laughed out loud. When because when before he came in there, the Lakers were one of the most valued franchises in basketball, if not number one at the time when he came in 8 years ago. Yeah, sure. It's because of him. Anyways.
No, that's fine. That stands. What did you call them? The LeBron sexuals?
No, the Bronsexuals.
Bronsexuals.
Just Bronsexuals.
Just Bronsexuals. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because they're always on his jock, so the Bronsexuals.
Yes. Yeah. I don't believe he's entitled to keep his San Francisco 49ers share.
I mean, I would, of course. I mean, you would give it up. I would give it up. Anime Girl would give it up, of course.
Ownership, yes.
Yeah, the ownership to own an actual team, the whole team, of course. Just like we've talked about it. I mean, much as I would hate it, and much as you would hate it, if we were able to own for you the White Sox and for me the Celtics, of course we would do it.
The what?
The
Black Sox? You meant the Red Sox.
The Red Sox, yes. Oh, the White Sox. You take the White Sox too. You wouldn't care. To be one of 30, you would take it.
Yeah.
You would take the Minnesota Twins.
Yes. I would take any team. People at Big Dog asked me.
You would take the Reds.
Yeah.
Because you hate the Reds a little more than you hate the Red Sox.
I don't hate them. I have found
you just like
Reds
them.
Nation to be
yes.
spotted. Wow.
But to be able to own a franchise, I mean, that is the ultimate sports,
Okay,
flex.
I did a quick search right now. He will have to sell it.
Okay.
The NFL's constitution explicitly forbids owners from holding stakes in more than one NFL team. Yeah, it's done. So he will be selling his 49er stake, which I'm sure has gone up in value, and he'll get more than what he paid for. This applies to both morons. This applies to both controlling and minority ownership positions, meaning that even a small percentage of another NFL franchise is not allowed for an existing team owner or their immediate family members. The rule is designed to
there we
prevent
go.
conflicts of it. That's why when you told me, but someone says, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, the NFL had strict cross ownership rules
Yes.
that extended to other major sports leagues. Owners could only hold stakes in baseball, basketball, or hockey teams if the other franchise was in the same city. O'Malley, wanting to, could you imagine the different world if the NFL would have given O'Malley that franchise back in the 1990s?
That would have been interesting.
He had the land. But remember, Dick Reardon asked O'Malley to step aside so that they could go the ownership group in, I believe, Carson and or downtown. Farmers Field.
Don't forget Irwindale.
That was in the 90s. That was, I take it back. No, you are correct. I guess Irwindale has, or Walnut. That would be.
Well, there was actually they actually dug the hole for the stadium in Walnut, and then that fell through. So now that is an industrial park, if I'm not mistaken. That's of course where the 60 and the 57 merged.
Imagine the effing nightmare of traffic.
Yeah,
it's already bad now.
I remember when this was an actual thing that might happen when Walnut was actually in, the decision of that. You actually showed all the not traffic stops, the bus stops. I remember because you were saying, right where this is, they're going to have a bus stop right in front of the stadium. That it's going to stop right in front of the stadium.
I am a transit advocate. I've always been. And look, good transit works for everyone, except for the
is the yellow line up to Pomona yet, or is it past Pomona already?
No, and it looks like it's gonna. Well, it's gonna.
I know they wanted to end in
Mount Clair.
I thought it was further than that. I thought they wanted. Oh no, you're right. It is farther.
No. The long distance dream was for it to end at Ontario Airport. That was the long distance dream. Okay, so it was set to end in Montclair, but San Bernardino has said, we don't want to play. They don't want to play.
Oh, excuse me.
So it ends right here in Pomona, which is 1.7 miles away from me walking. I've walked that distance because there's a Metrolink station there. So there's commuter rail, which is the long distance train, and now you have the light rail. That light rail will take me into Pasadena, downtown, all the way through South Central into Long Beach. It's a 2-hour trip. It is what it is, and but it's a
Long Beach.
trip.
So where do you switch?
No, it's a what? They changed it. It's now
the yellow line.
They moved them, big dog. Yes, the yellow line, which you knew ended right in front of your old house at King Taco.
Well, it ended in front of Pep Boys on Atlantic, a little bit further down, but yes. 3rd Street and Atlantic.
That one is now the Exposition line, which goes to Santa Monica. 1 seat ride, no transfer required. It's kind of cool. You can go from Pep Boys all the way to the 3rd Avenue. How funny, 2 retail establishments which are closing.
So can you go from that Pep Boys to Pasadena on the same without having to transfer?
No. That one has been changed. So no, now you do have to transfer.
Okay.
So it's not bad really, and you transfer at
probably LA, right?
Well, yeah, in downtown LA, you've got 2 stops: the Bunker Hill Station and the 7th and Metro. Well, actually, even Avenida Pico. Oh, Avenida Pico.
I thought maybe you would transfer at the train station.
No, sadly, the East LA line no longer goes to Union Station. It goes straight through.
Shows you how long it's been since I've gone on the yellow line.
These are recent changes. They're within the last 2 to 3 years. But right now, you get a 1-seat ride from East LA to Santa Monica, 1 seat, and you get a 1-seat ride from here, Pomona, all the way to Long Beach. It's kind of cool for $1.75, dude. That's crazy. So They have the money to go into Claremont. And as of right now, it looks like that's where it's going to end.
Okay.
And in my humble opinion, it shouldn't go to Claremont because oh my God, the construction mess right there. There's only one rail lane right there. It's like, do they have the room? Yes. But that's going to be a winch because when the trains stop right now, Indian Hill is blocked and the one to the east is blocked as well.
If it stops in Claremont, would it end at the colleges?
Yeah, which in the Claremont station. Big Dog, you have the con. I think this is my ride. You have the con.
Your Uber's here? All righty, folks.
Yeah, it's back to tell him that he can't pick him up.
He's picking himself up.
He could be.
Too funny. Let's see what's going on in the sports world. Okay, this one's an interesting. It's funny that they won't say what it is. So Shohei Ohtani, it says, had lubricant injected into his left knee, but the Dodgers' two-way star did not have fluid drained.
Shohei Ohtani.
Yes. It's interesting that they won't say what the lubricant was that they injected into his knee. The article will not say.
3-in-1 or WD-40. Got to be something like that. Yeah.
It's funny because that's exactly what I was thinking, WD-40.
Well, I was going to say it's sake, but, that's insensitive of me.
That's a little bit bloody OTT, scorekeeper. Really?
The lubricant I'm thinking has got to be cortisone, right? Cortisone shot?
Actually, Big Dog.
Or do they not use cortisone anymore?
They do. But
is that a lubricant or a painkiller?
It's a painkiller.
So
it's a steroid, actually. It's a steroid.
Oh,
thank you, Elway 7. I appreciate the safe travels. Time and tide. I'm not leaving yet, but I will be. I have to finish at 9:00 today. So.
Media hora.
What?
Media hora. Half an hour to go.
Yes. Sorry.
I know I don't speak Spanish much often.
I didn't say that. It's just you said something like.
You forgot he's half deaf. He can't hear. One of his locals have decided to say "sod off, world."
I like that. You said he's half deaf, so he takes his glasses off to look at his glasses, because he's half deaf.
Yeah, I am. I am half deaf. Sorry. It's already getting warm over here. It's 86 outside, 78 in here. It was nice when it was 70.
Well, what's funny is I have my air conditioning set at 78, and it's always cool. And it just actually kicked in about 15 minutes ago, so I guess it's already hot outside.
Yeah, it's 86 outside, which is crazy. Now,
let's see what I got.
We have the AC. We're spoiled. We have it set at 72 or 74, I forget.
Oh, no, it'd be too cold for me. My air conditioning works really, really well. So it says here that it is 73 outside in Riverside, but it feels like it's 79.
You're cooler.
With moderate air at 66.
Finishing up on the sale of the Seahawks, the NFL owners will vote on the sale. It's reported that they will vote on August 26th. So,
well, good for him and his family for buying a franchise. The previous owners, as you said, it was already in an estate because the owner died a few years ago.
Well, she was running it basically.
Yeah, but it was the best time to sell, though. They won the Super Bowl.
It was announced almost immediately thereafter.
That is the epitome of selling. Come on, guys, you're buying the Super Bowl champions. That's got to add a few $100 million to the deal.
Yeah.
That's the Cowboys owner. He'll tell you.
Oh, he's not.
Can you imagine if the person who wanted to buy the Cowboys actually had bought them? What a mess they would actually be.
Yeah,
'Cause you
well,
know,
they are now, that's for sure.
the person that lives at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue
Oh, well, he tried to buy Buffalo
purchased,
as well.
yes, and was turned down both times.
Flat out. There were 3 people in the running, and he was the 4th one. Uh,
Yeah,
they
can you
they're
imagine?
like, nope. Well, when you sue the league,
Yeah,
you haven't been blackballed, but I
you've
don't
been
think they have
blackballed.
interest. I don't think they have interest in playing with you.
Isn't that why he went to the USFL to do the generals or whatever the hell it was?
Well, he was up and coming. There weren't very many sales, and he invested in the NFL with the thing that he would. Because remember, the AFL and NFL were competitors, and they merged. He was hoping the same thing was going to happen.
Oh, with the USFL and NFL, yeah.
Yeah, there was talk for a while, but before the internet, the apron stringers were talking that there was going to be a merging.
Well, not only that, but Al Davis would never have let that happen anyways. He's like, I merged the NFL and the AFL. No one's going to beat me on that.
No,
Al Davis
but
had that chip on his shoulder.
there were some strong teams that could have been absorbed. That's
Yes.
what they were talking
Yes.
about.
I do agree.
The
Yes.
Generals were one of them. The LA Express was another one.
I was going to, yes.
The Houston
They were an exciting
Gamblers.
team.
Oh. Steve Young, baby, to JoJo Thompsell. God,
the Houston Gamblers could have, I mean, they were good enough. You were right. They could have been the Houston Oilers
funny.
before the Oilers came into existence again.
Yeah. Excuse me. Remember the Houston Gamblers, I forget who they were playing. They still own the record. And it was Kelly, who was the quarterback of the Gamblers, that he set the all-time record for passing yardage and to get touchdowns, whatever.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah. Houston Gamblers offensive record. It was like one of the greatest shootouts of all time. It was in 1984 or 1985.
Wow.
Might have been the 85 team. But look, for the season, I think Kelly owns the professional record because it was a professional sport in the United States and it qualifies. It was 1984, the run and shoot attack. Kelly shattered expectations, throwing for 6,031 yards and 51 touchdowns.
That's some yardage.
And wasn't the field only 50 yards?
No, it was
100. Okay.
Yeah, we're not talking about AFL. I mean, indoor football. Yeah. Look, it was fun doing indoor football. Do I miss it? Oh, for the love of God, yes. Are you kidding me? I got a chance to comment on some professional players. It was cool. Even though when the coach made a bad decision, I knew they didn't have an offensive coordinator. So I jokingly said, oh, these guys need to fire the offensive. I got in trouble with the league. Yeah, they're like, dude, don't say that. I was told not to say that by the mutual host of the program. I was the color commentator. I thought that was funny. He was white, I'm brown. I'm the color commentator. Lenny flipped when I told him I could be your color commentator. Whoa, Roger. Lenny, calm down, dude. I wasn't. Well, yeah, I was making it racist. Of course I was. But Lenny, being the good guy that he is, he's like, Lenny, it's a joke. I can say it. It was funny. And I get to be your color commentator. And I got to find out how Lenny is doing. He has not been doing very well.
I was going to ask if he's still even doing his podcast anymore.
I don't know. I need to pay attention more. and I need to look into it. But I told this story. One of my favorite pictures that I still have is Lenny, Andrea, myself, and Maggie. And I've posted that picture twice, and both times Andrea likes that picture. And I think she remembers because they were doing their world trip, and they called me and said, dude, come on over. We'll be running over here. I said, okay, I'll be there in a bit. Well, what do you mean you? I said, yeah, my wife's not good. What? And Andrea got on the phone, and she told me to say some things to Maggie, and Maggie got off her butt. And if you look at that picture, yeah, Maggie is smiling, but she did not want to be there in that picture. In the picture. Did she want to go? Yeah, she went along, took a little cajoling. That was it. But I don't have very many pictures of her. She never wanted to have photographs. I still have pictures which I'm finding that are hidden away. But when I find one, I do my best to post it. But that picture with Lenny, Andrea, myself, and Maggie, oh my God, because Andrea doesn't know a lick of Spanish. Okay. But yet we all sat down for 2.5, 3 hours for a meal and shot the shit. I don't know how Maggie and Andrea communicated, but they were communicating. It was amazing to me. I respect and admire Andrea, knowing she's a blonde. Oh, damn it, I had to. So that picture.
That's a bit stereotypical, I'm most annoyed at that. It's very stereotypical.
That picture that I posted, and it's just beautiful. And Andrea said, "Bullshit, she's coming," and made it happen, which was really cool. And they communicated for 2.5, 3 hours. I to this day don't know how. But they did. Absolutely amazing to me. I think I'm coming upon that picture now. And for those that have seen it and those that have not, there it is. I didn't ask Andrea for permission to posting it, but I appreciate that she's liked it the 2 times that I posted it. Here it is, folks. That's Lenny. Yeah, that's Lenny. That's Andrea. We're right by the Ontario Airport Convention Center. And of course, that's Maggie right there. The smile was genuine, but look, she's not looking at the camera because she didn't want pictures taken. And she's holding on to the back of my shirt because she drugged me over to block her out. Because I was like Lenny with Andrea, and she's like, "Oh no, you little you." She didn't have a good esteem, about her at the time, but that was her. And that was in, gosh, when was that one? I don't remember what the original one is, but that was a fun day. That was a good day. We spent about 3 hours together that day at the hotel. It was great. That picture means a lot to me. So it's cool. And it was Andrea that made that picture happen. I didn't even bother to ask for the picture, and Andrea said, "We should take a picture." And Maggie, again, she's like, "Yeah, no, we're leaving." And Andrea told her, "No, you're not." That was hilarious, dude. So I love Andrea, man. I respect her so much. And she put Maggie in her spot. She said, "You're not leaving. You're taking this picture." And that picture exists, and it's now one of my more valuable pixels. So kind of cool.
Scorky, I have a question.
She ripped up the one when we're sitting on Forrest Gump's bench in Paramount Pictures.
Really? That's too bad.
Yeah. And I think now it's gone. I can't even put them back together. That one,
I was going to ask that. Yeah. Because you can, because if you take a picture digitally, they can.
It was a Polaroid. Yeah. I keep it simple, just layer them back on top of each other. But that one disappeared. She destroyed a lot of pictures when she was not well in the 2020s after she was diagnosed. So I still haven't found the Dodger jacket. I'm like,
Ooh.
okay. Oh no, it's somewhere. I will find it. I'm not going to say I'm going to win that one, Maggie, but yeah, I'm going to win that one. I'm going to find the Dodger. It's the 19. I've showed it to you. The 50th anniversary to Jackie Robinson. That was the first time they did anything like that.
Oh,
I
a
love
beautiful
that
jacket. Or that is a
God,
beautiful jacket. Not was, is
yeah.
a beautiful jacket.
Because
She's
I
buried
have in 2003, after she was recovering from a major surgery, we went to a baseball game, and I went to the top of the store at Dodger Stadium when it was a nice store, and they actually had good stuff, not the little trinkets that they have now. I asked Sylvia to go with me, and we went into Big Dog. You might have been at that game. Yeah, you might have been at that Dodger game. But we went to the store, and I said, I have to get Maggie a jacket. And I need one that's Dodger jacket, but it's not, whatever. And she found the one that had just the Dodger symbol on there. It was that blue jacket. And I have it in my room now. And it's a beautiful jacket. I never told her Sylvia chose that jacket.
Why is that, scorekeeper?
She would never afford that one. She felt intimidated by her. I said, hi, Maggie. She's just a coworker. But I always knew. I said, oh, man, if Sylvia wants a jacket, that would be the jacket. You obviously get the jacket you want. But she knew what I was hoping. I didn't want something ostentatious. I didn't want it to scream. But I think it has the LA or the baseball of the Dodgers. And that's it. And I'll bring it next week because I have it in my room now. And I have all the Letterman jackets, the blue and the white. I have to go have those cleaned, but I have those as well.
I have a baseball question for you.
Tell me, because I don't think I was going to get out of that.
I know
that tunnel. Thank you.
Yep. Have you ever heard of a game being called due to poor air quality? Because it happened yesterday. The Guardians and Pirates game was postponed due to poor air quality because of the fires, I guess, that are going on in Cleveland.
Pussies.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm sorry.
So,
bless you.
It says the teams and the umpire crew met at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time when the air quality index was 203, which is deemed very unhealthy and
that's bad.
Yeah,
dude.
very unhealthy and hazardous. So the
203, guys, that means there's particulate matter in the air. That means if it gets in there, you're gonna have breathing problems for a while.
Yeah. So they called the game and
there have been games canceled for reasons. Yes, not unlike that, but not recently.
What's interesting though is the game was canceled yesterday, so they're going to play the doubleheader today, and it is a split doubleheader. First game will be at 1:10 Eastern time. Second game will be at 7:10 Eastern time. But the evening game may be in question already because they are forecasting rain most of the evening in Cleveland.
Okay, if the weather patterns switch and you get the winds coming in, I could see them the next day say, hey, we're going to have good weather. But it could bring rain as well. But it's the direction of the winds, dude.
Yeah.
And I think that's stupid. But yes, now looking back, there have been cancellations for bad weather. I think after fires, yes, it doesn't happen very often. But yes, my father and I, in 1983 or 1982, were at Dodger Stadium in April when the game was called because of rain. Dodger Stadium has had maybe one or two rainouts in April in the history of the stadium. and my father and I were there for one of them. Yeah. I remember
Isn't Dodger Stadium like one of these stadiums that has the least amount of rainouts in history?
Yeah.
Because probably Angel Stadium is right behind it because of our great weather.
Oh, dude, the wet 80 mother effing degrees when we arrived at the stadium. And yes, we had the sunlight, and it didn't go the hour because we're in the days are getting shorter. But within 10 minutes of the game, the famous SoCal breeze hit, big dog.
Ah, that's
And
so
it
nice.
was that breeze, yes. And then within 30 minutes of the game, it was a wind. It was cool. We had phenomenal weather yesterday. It was nice. I think when we left, it was 72 at 9:00 or 9:20
Okay.
when the game ended. Yeah.
It's actually pretty decent.
Oh, dude, the weather was beautiful. Yeah. So it was good. All right, folks, we only do have about 13, 14 minutes left. We have talked about a lot of stuff, unfortunately. It is what it is. But it's proof, folks. Sorry. It's all about proof. Truth. Facts. Stop crying. Stop crying. So anyway, are you watching sumo wrestling there, Anime Girl, right now?
I'm just trying to find out what the actual injury was, the guy from yesterday, but they haven't put it up. They have withdrawn him, but they haven't said. All they've said is it's a knee injury, but they haven't said what knee injury it was.
Oh boy!
And I was checking on my boy Ura because he's not doing very well. In fact, he's not doing very well at all. He's 1-6.
Oh, not good.
No. I just be honest. I have watched him, and I've got to be honest and say this. You know, when you watch a sportsman, and you know that the guy's head isn't in the game.
Oh yeah,
right. You know there's something about him that's not just right. Uda's giving me that kind of vibe. He's there on the dojo. Yeah, he's doing his business, but the head's not there. The instinct to win doesn't seem to be, for me, it's not there. But then again, what do I know?
What scorekeeper? What?
No, you hit it on the nail. That was my reaction.
Poker face, what?
That was my reaction. It was like you hit it on the nail.
I was about to say that when she said he was 1-6, I said, "Oh, he's been watching too many Angel games."
I mean, who's he got tomorrow? Let me have a look. Oh, he's got Takayasu, who's technically below him, but he's on 6-1 though, so that could be fun.
Well, hopefully on that sumo wrestler that injured his knee, hopefully it's a sprain and not a tear of some sort.
Well, yes. That's what I was trying to look. I was trying to check up on that.
What's you pointing at?
My cats. There's one. The other one, the cinnamon one. There's cinnamon on the chair, and then Ash is right here, and then Husker is over on my desk. There's so much dander in here. Oh God!
So cinnamon, is that Canela?
Canela, yeah, that's her.
Oh, I thought maybe you had two different cats. One called Canela and one called Cinnamon.
No, that is Canela. Yeah, Cinnamon Girl. So, yeah. Sam Neill's cause of death was pneumonia. Mm.
Yeah.
He was 78.
Yeah, he lived a full life. Made lots of money with Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
So what'd you guys think of the Conor McGregor fight, guys?
Don't know, didn't watch it.
Who?
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Oh, Conor McGregor. He's actually a real fighter. But
yeah, he lasted
no, I didn't see that.
I believe it was under a minute that he blew his knee out at the beginning.
Is this the Spinks fight all over again?
Well,
No, that was what was it, 13 or 18 seconds?
I believe it was 13. But what they're saying is everybody, of course, is angry about the fight. Of course, he hadn't fought in 5 years. He came out really fast. I think he tried to throw like some sort of flying kick or something, and he landed wrong, and his knee gave out. I think he tried to fight on it. I think the other opponent gave him a leg kick or something or other, and that was it. He gave up, and I believe it was less than a minute. But here's the fun part. He worked, as I said, less than a minute. His payday was $30 million for less than a minute's work.
Oh, talk about more jam than Hartley's.
Someone had to pay him. And those are the
Dana White's got the
that
money.
want.
The problem is
blame him.
now people are saying the leg was injured beforehand and that he came in even though he knew his leg was injured so he could get that payday.
So
But of course,
these are the bronze sexuals in reverse.
I mean, people were happy to see Conor McGregor come back. Like I said, it's been 5 years since he's had a pro fight. So, you know, it's the name that brought everybody to see the main event. But yeah, the people that were spending, $20,000, $30,000 for those ringside seats, I know were not happy with the less than a minute fight.
Of course not. Well, I didn't see that one. I think probably Matt did, and he's probably going to join us in about 5 seconds right before we finish. But
Well, the funny part is the fight was on a Netflix or Amazon or something or other. It was on one of those things. And by the time I remembered it, I was like, oh, I wonder the fight's still going. And then I looked at ESPN. Let me see what ESPN says. Maybe it's in round 3 and I'll catch, the last 3-4 rounds. And I'm like, oh shit, the fight's already over? Oh, less than a minute. Oh, leg injury. Oh, $30 million.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just like, okay.
Good for him.
Anybody know where the Squirrel Whisperer is today? I meant to ask earlier.
What?
No, he's at a cigar event today.
Is he?
Oh yeah.
Oh right. Okay.
Scorekeeper didn't quite hear the Squirrel Whisperer part. That's why he was kind of wondering who we were talking about.
And La Tortuga said he would be here last week, and he's not.
Yes, because that's La Tortuga.
C'est la vie.
He probably hasn't fast forwarded yet. He may be down here next week, Big Dog, because there's.
I thought it was a week after. I thought it was the last week of. I thought it was the last week of July.
Yeah. So okay, maybe.
Well, I guess.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Today's Saturday, so we're still in the other week.
All right. So.
Yeah, I remember him mentioning it. He's going down your way soon, didn't he?
But for a remembrance.
Well, it all depends because he says he has to get his passport and make sure his passport's fine to come down here.
He needs to get all the shots as well,
Oh my God!
There's more to pick up all the bucks from down south. You know what I mean?
Okay, Major League Baseball is now restricting the use of iPads because they're ubiquitous in Major League Baseball dugouts, so that they don't use artificial intelligence. Apparently, Adam Ottavino of the New York Mets used the technology. It was asking AI during the games for, if I do this, well, they've now restricted it. The tablets have access to video and league provided data, and also included a custom tab where teams could access other programs. Major League Baseball made the decision to kill the custom tabs starting Wednesday night when the second half of the season started. Quote, in many cases, the custom tab had expanded the use of the dugout iPads beyond their originally intended purpose to include recommendations regarding substitutions, pitch calling, and other in-game decisions traditionally made by players and coaches. MLB Executive Vice President of Operations, Morgan Sword, wrote in a June 11th memo to general managers, assistants, and video coordinators.
So when do you reckon the NFL is going to do it then? Because I can guarantee you some prat in the NFL is going to turn around and say, well, if I put this defense on against that offense, what's the best way to nullify them? You can guarantee the NFL is going to have to follow suit on that one.
Okay. It's possible the NFL has done that, but the game pads that they have are specifically for offensive and okay. If they had the tabs available to them, God bless them. But with the amount of information the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator already have, if they were screwing around with AI during the game, God bless them. Because the amount of information that NFL coordinators have to deal with, okay. Yeah. Eye in the sky, those guys, yes. I could see them screwing around with the AI. But the guys in the field, yeah, okay. Sure, someone did it. And they're probably going to have to make a change. But I would be less inclined to see the NFL players doing that because of all the playmaking options available. You know what I mean? Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Those, no, they were even bigger than 11 by 17, right, Big Dog? They were like, remember those plastic flashcards which they had? No, they alone had hundreds of plays. So if they're able to use AI during the, God bless them. Hey, good for them. But the NFL will
some idiots bound to give it a go just to see what's going
on. Adam Ottavino of the New York Mets. Thank you, Adam. You dumbass. But anyway, folks, we are near the end. I am going to call it now. I want to thank everyone for joining us. And this was a good program. This was a fun program. Anime Girl, thank you for joining. Big Dog, thank you for joining. George in the chat room, Michael, Rosalind, Tony, and Elway 7. Thank you for that. And also
don't forget Jorge.
Who?
Okay.
I did. I thought I said George.
Oh, okay.
But thank you, George, again, and Nora from Yahoo that is soliciting people. So if you guys need a job, it's going to pay $200 to $10,000 a month for YouTube. No experience necessary.
And of course, if you want an in-depth understanding of what this is talking about, of course, go to dowecheathamandhow.com. It'll explain everything.
I cannot imagine the stuff we're going to put on that website, dude. That's going to be fun. Oh, my God. Esquire Gama, Esquire Noriega, our own blogs on Dewey Cheatham and How. That's hilarious, among other things. But, okay, folks, I got to go. We're out of here. And appreciate it. Enjoy your time. I really have to go now because our travel information changed. So, guys, I got to go. You know, SSDD, same shit, different day. And I got to go do the famous.
You have an STD? What? He has an STD.
No, you dumbass. But thank you, Big Dog.
That's what it sounded like. What did you say?
Same shit, different day.
Oh.
SSDD.
All I got to say is TTFN, guys. TTFN.
Okay. See, that one I understand. Ta-ta for now.
All right.
It's so simple.
I gotta go.